What's up, everybody? Let me get it down. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Small Engine Saturday. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this out. It's one of the best small engine live streams on YouTube. Have y'all missed me? That's the big question. I bet y'all missed me. I know my college missed me. I've been gone for a little while off of YouTube or off the live stream thing. I'm probably not going to do every weekend, but I might do every other weekend. Really busy work schedule. Things are booming here. We are doing really good. So it don't leave a whole lot of time for live streaming. So we're going to have to move the whole every other week, and maybe wintertime when it slows back down, we can go back to every week. Right now, it is booming, and that's good. So, okay, Mater. We got Rebecca Davis from Missouri. We got Simply Small Engines. We got Patch. We got Jeremy. We got Hodge. It is when the internet is broken in the shop. I have still not replaced that cord, Mike Hodge. The dog ate the cord going from the house to the shop for the internet. So that is a very good excuse, I think. And it's Cajun Coin Hunter. I'm sorry, Mike Hodge. Did you have to sit and drink all by yourself Saturday? Mater ain't entertaining for y'all? Of course, you always gotta have Cajun Coin Hunter. Cajun, I have not been trying to miss your live streams. I've just been busy and there's no internet in the shop. I've not been trying to dodge you. It's just been really busy. I didn't even know if I was gonna make it this Saturday. Wow, 6 people in the first 4 minutes. You guys really did miss me. Y'all really did miss me. I knew y'all missed me. I knew it. So guys, if y'all don't mind, share out my videos, watch my videos. YouTube has been playing with my hours. They keep dropping my watch hours back down every time I hit that 4,000 mark. Every time I hit, I want to get y'all up here in a minute, Cajun. Every time I hit that 4,000 mark, they knock my hours down about 20 hours. Every time. So share it out, watch my videos. Let's try to get me to getting monetized so I can get my $2 a month. Let's get a Cajun up here. I know Cajun's waiting. He's waiting patiently. He's sitting there by that computer. He's waiting so patiently. Better put that invite in there. See, Simply, if I look at my regular watch hours, I got plenty of watch hours. But when I look at the monetized page, it caught me down like 20 hours. I don't know what's going on. I really believe YouTube has it out for me. Really do. It's a conspiracy, guys. Guarantee it. YouTube has it out for BS.
Get my speaker set. Say something.
Hello? You hear me?
Okay. Yeah. I didn't want to blare everything. There's Simply. What's up? There's Mater. What's up? Hey, Brandon.
What's up, guys?
We gave you
What's
last
up?
night when me and Mater went live on my channel last night. I mentioned about your problem with YouTube, which everybody has that. Anyway,
Really?
I look. There was like David Carlisle, one of my buddies. I went to your channel. I think he's friends with you too. Anyway, me and him were throwing your YouTube link up there. Tell him, hey, catch that playlist before you go to bed. Hit watch, put it on autoplay.
I appreciate it, guys.
Hey, you're not
Hey,
sitting at your Facebook, are you?
Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
If you send it through Facebook, it doesn't take you to YouTube.com right. So everything that you send off Facebook or watch off Facebook does not count.
Now, we was doing that on YouTube last night. Me and Mater were live. Well, I had a couple of other people in the panel also.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Hey,
For me, I go to the monetization page, and I'm only missing the 1,000 subs. I got like 7K watch hours.
yeah, you got enough hours. You just ain't got the. You got enough people. I mean, you got enough hours. You just ain't got enough people.
Yeah, I just need some more subscribers.
Right.
So cool. I'm a country away.
What's up, small town? Well, I see you've been coming
What's
out
up,
with
town?
some videos lately. Man, boy, you've been pumping
Yeah,
them
small
videos
town.
out there.
Small Town's the one that really deserves it. He got some cool stuff on his channel.
Yeah.
What's the name of the channel?
Small town.
A Small
Machine
Town
shop.
Machine Shop.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, he's got.
I feel like our content's hard to do because you know, it's like we're more of a resource in entertainment. You know, people only watch when they need something prepared.
Yeah.
Well, if you into machine work, stuff like that, that's going to be his following. You know. Besides, you use a lot. In fact, in our shop, we have a fully equipped machine shop in our small engine shop. If we need a part, we can't get it. We can make it. And it's going to be a lot better than the one we would get from whoever, you know, because we're going to make it out of good stuff.
Yeah. So my hours, if you look on the regular watch out the analytic page, I'm over to that 4,000 mark. But if you go to the monetized page, they got me like 20 hours below the mark. And every time I get to 4,000, they knock it down 20 hours.
And you steady keeping on that the past 365 days?
Yeah, you need it in 1 year.
Yeah. I got it. So actually, I'll even show y'all.
Because I was telling Mater that last night, I think. Last night. Mater was talking about his watch hours and he was doing. I said, no, you're looking at the past 28 days. I says, you got to click on that, go to the past year. And he clicked on that. He says, wow, check this out. Totally different.
Yep. Yeah, I kept seeing it showing like 190 and everything. I'm going, how come it's not going up? And then, you know, they mentioned it, and I did the other look, and it shows, okay, I've got like 908.
That's for the last year right there, 4.4K.
Right.
Okay, so let's go over here and look at the monetized page. As you can see, 3,977. It's 3,977.
Wow. Yeah, that's 23.
That's a lot. Yeah.
They're
23
really
hours.
messing with me. I
Yeah.
always swore that YouTube had it out for me.
No, it's the computers doing that for some reason. If you get like a double, like say if I watch you like I did, watch videos and videos and videos, now, I gotta wait so long before I can watch them again.
Yeah.
Because
If there was a red
that's
flag
what,
next to the storm.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Brandon, what I'll do is I'll do like I did before, and that's bring up your videos, and I'll get them to where they automatically start playing.
I appreciate it,
Right.
Mater.
Yeah.
That
Put
way,
on auto
that
play.
should get you a lot closer.
Yeah. I should, if everything works out, if YouTube don't mess up by next time Saturday, if I go if I go live by next Saturday, I should be close to being monetized. I should be at that mark. All my
And how long
application
has
and
it
stuff,
taken
that's been done forever.
Yeah. And how long have you been doing it now?
4 years on YouTube and 500 videos.
Not bad.
Well, I'm just a little bit over a year, and I'm not even a quarter of the way there.
It can be, looking at those numbers can be very stressful. I've been trying not to look at them because it became very stressful after a while.
Yeah. I was never one to look at my subs and my hours. No, maybe once a month, I was.
That's what I want, my
subscribers?
God. I need that 2 cents. I need that 2 cents. I'm a poor boy. I need that 2 cents.
$2 a month. I heard you say that a while ago. Yeah, I need to get monetized. Well, I get my deux piastres every month. $2 every month. And I'm saying, like, if that.
Hey, Brandon,
Now,
what'd you think about
you
that
do get
toolbox?
your super chats. You do get your super chats.
Internet.
Only if he's monetized.
Breezy! What's up, my brother Breezy?
Hi, Breezy.
He can only get super chats and stickers if he's monetized. If he's not monetized, then he can't get them.
Oh, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Once he's monetized, I said he'll get $2 a month, but then I said them super chats. That's where you make a couple of dollars, and then when you break the $100 threshold, it doesn't have to be 100 in 1 month. It could take you 3 months to get 100, but once you get that 100, you break that, then your bank account that you have linked to Google Pay, AdSense, whatever, they're gonna put it in throw it in your bank account, and you'll get a notice, email saying,
I hope my God,
you got money. Mater can tell you, I get people come in my chats. I get $2, $3, $5, $10. Sometimes there's a sticker war. They want to outdo each other.
Like last night, you had a couple of them.
You know what, guys? When I was a smaller channel, I had more people in my live streams than now I do as a bigger channel. I don't know what that's all
people
about.
I got live right now, especially in the coin community. There's 25 people live with coins and most of them
You know the bad part is, when I started this, nobody was hardly in this time slot. When I first started this 2 years ago.
Nobody was what?
Not many people had this time slot when I started this time slot 2 years ago.
Oh.
And now it's like everybody and their mama too is doing this time slot. I just can't do it earlier.
Video on my toolbox I got.
I did.
What'd you think?
That's pretty neat. I like how you put it up on
Think that's a good deal?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good deal. I mean, I couldn't pass it up. I mean, I could have waited, because like the supervisor was telling me, it's already been there a week, and if it's still there, say a week from today, they'll drop the price like another $100. And I'm going to myself, it's like, really want to take a chance of it still being here next Sunday, and or someone buying it before I could get back. I already had that happen to that green bottom box, and like 2 days later, it was gone.
Hi, Crystal. I'm seeing they let you out of the corner. Yeah,
Hey, Miss Crystal.
But yeah,
She met Mike Wolf. Well, they met. Mater and Crystal met Mike and Andrea Wolf last night.
Yep.
In YouTube chat.
Yep.
I can tell you what I think happened with my live streams. My live streams died down after all that drama went down in the small engine community. Even though I didn't take sides, everybody looked at me like I was over that, and I wasn't over that. That was started before I even started in it. But for some reason, everybody thought I had a lot to do with over that, but I did not.
And I still don't know what you're talking about till this day. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
No need to bring.
We'll talk about it when we'll talk about it when it ain't live, because it's certain people we know in the coin community now, and certain people that's evolved in another community now, and I just kind of got pulled in the middle of it, and I wouldn't take sides.
Oh, okay.
But I was really upset with I thought a lot of the people, these two people, let's just say these two people that's in the coin community now, I thought a lot of them, and then they did me like that. It really upset me. I thought a lot of those two.
I remain neutral when 2 or 3 people have a spat or whatever. I remain neutral. I say hi to everybody.
That's all I was doing. That's all I was doing, and I was ran through the garbage.
Damn, because I'm not going to take no sides, because I wasn't there to see it happen. I wasn't there and all that, so I have no idea. I don't know the facts. So you know what? I just keep my stupid little narrow butt out of it.
Yep.
I don't know if you was a part of that Google Hangout they had. That's where it all went down, was in the Google Hangout.
Google Hangout? No, I hadn't been on Google Hangout since they stopped going live.
Doing the live
with
stream,
a panel. With a panel.
Yeah.
So I haven't. That's the last time I did a Google Hangout. Was my last live stream.
No, Breezy, I haven't. But the only thing I have done with it is I did get started on putting tools and everything in it already. I still got to get the hardware, the correct hardware, to be able to hang the end locker and side box on.
Oh, you didn't go to Tractor Supply today then?
No. It being my day off and everything, I was kind of in that kind of lazy mode. Like, I didn't feel like doing anything.
I hear you.
But I did have to, unfortunately, had to go out and take care of one of the family cats that had been sick lately, and got the message. Okay. So I had to go get a shovel.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I knew she was sick and everything, and been several months, and I've been trying to get my mom to take her to a vet and everything to find out what's wrong. And with my mom's age and her mentality, she just didn't seem to understand how serious it was. And of course, I can't really do it going to work. And then, of course, Crystal shows up, then she was able to. And unfortunately, it was just too late.
What the hell's going on?
Don't get me to line. I just live here.
Look into that, Brandon, if you don't mind.
What happened?
Check your chat. I have no idea who that is.
Jay Young?
Who's that?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't see him on my end.
Yeah, I don't see him neither. He was lurking. So, in other words, you got to get into your YouTube and undo
Yeah,
that.
that's
Oh
weird.
no, you can do it from chat. You can do it from your YouTube chat.
I I don't know why Jay Young would do that. Usually that don't sound like Jay Young.
I don't know the guy. There you go. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
It was probably an accident.
Might been.
I've
mean,
seen
I
it
do that
happen.
sometime. Like
I've
you
seen it
go on a
happen.
live stream and you stick it in your pocket for a minute while you go do something on your phone, and it's so sensitive.
Yep.
I wonder how many people I have banned over time that I didn't even mean to ban.
Oh boy. I was this coin hunting couple from Oregon, Washington up there. Oregon. They in fact I think you know them. If I can remember the name now. Anyway, they only had one moderator, and that it was a young guy, and he says, "Look, y'all need to get Cajun as a moderator. Uh, you know, he knows the difference between a joke and something serious. You know, so they wanted me to be a moderator. I says, no, I'm not gonna be no moderator, daddy. You know, like that. You know, put it real polite. I'm not gonna be a moderator, daddy. Well, then they got this other little guy in there, young guy, like 6, 7 years old. Man, as soon as he got that blue wrench, he was timing people out and whatever. Oh no, I forget their name. I told them, look, y'all take that wrench away from that guy. He's deleting messages and stuff. He tested his powers, is what he did. Little young kid couldn't wait
Right.
to get a wrench, and he wanted to get a wrench on everybody's live stream. They gave him one. They regretted it. Then I stepped up, and I was their second moderator they ever had. So yeah, I took the job.
Yeah. Well, I know Crystal. You know, she's my unofficial mod, even though she doesn't have a wrench.
Yeah. Hey, Key, Texas Key Keeper,
How you doing?
Charles
Hey,
Oliver,
Charles. And Joseph.
Joe.
What's up, Joseph,
What's up?
Ray, Charles?
We got a bunch of them coming in.
Mike Hodge, I
You got
swear
one,
you
Mike.
have a blue wrench
Yeah,
already.
you already got one, Mike.
Yeah,
Don't be greedy. You don't need a second one. We can take that one away from you.
You too, Ray. Y'all are goofy.
Hey, Lord.
So,
Hey, Brandon, I still like that idea about going to that off-road park.
Yes, I think that's going to be it. But I think it's not going to be fall. I think we're going to have to wait till spring because something that's big. We're going to have to plan it out we're going to have to plan it out good. We're going to have plan it out in advance, big time.
Yeah, as long as it's on a weekend, as long as I don't have anything going on that weekend, I don't have a problem.
And what is it? What's coming up?
It's a Texas meetup.
Yeah, we're planning
Texas,
a Texas
what?
meetup. Meetup.
Oh, meetup. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Where?
Here in Texas?
There's an off-road park in Marble Falls, Texas, and we're planning on there. Probably make it a 2-day event because you can camp out there. I thought that would be fun to camp out there.
I think Papa Texas and them had the Lola Palooza. Miss Lola, she started that. They call it Lola Palooza. It's a weekend thing. Papa Texas brings his big Blackstone out there. Everybody brings and cooks and all that. Billy Strong's in there with Strong's Adventures. Billy and Rhonda. I mean, a lot. They got like a couple of hundred people there.
Yeah. Old school. if we plan it in advance like this, maybe some of our out-of-state people might even come in. You never know if we plan it in like months in advance.
Right.
As long as we don't send nothing out to Louisiana.
There's old school. He's back. What's up, old school?
What's up, old school?
Cajun didn't even hear that one.
I heard something about Louisiana.
I said as long as we don't send out an invitation to Louisiana.
Oh, hell. Okay. I'll be in Texas by that time, though. You won't have to send the invite.
Small town said we need to do it in southeast Washington. That's a bit of a drive for me and Mater.
Yeah.
Hey, make a nice little road trip.
Southeast Texas will be all right. You know, around Beaumont somewhere.
I think they might
between
be
Beaumont and Houston.
There.
Between
I just know
Beaumont
that
and Houston.
Marble Falls. Yeah. Old school. Here's what you missed, and old school might be interested in this too. It's going to be in the next year. It's going to be It's going to be a meetup here in Texas at a 400-acre off-road park.
You can bring an RV in there, camper, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they got spaces. I mean.
Yep.
Okay.
Of course, you got to pay for hookup if you're bringing an RV, just like pretty much anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Naturally, yeah. You got an RV spot, you know, for you. You got a little you got a where you can put your hose at for your wastewater.
Yep.
Or you dump it out at one certain spot on the way out, you know. And then you got your electric, your 30 or your 50 amp hookup. And water, naturally.
Yeah.
Hey, Brandon, give me Texas address. I'll go hog time and throw them on the luggage rack on the trike.
Well, you pass by there every time you come down this way. He lives in Troy, right there on the outskirts of the temple. That's where his shop is.
That's what I'm saying. All I got to do is have his address. I'll go hog time and put him on the luggage rack, and that way Crystal will have something better to rest on.
He says he don't have nothing to take, but let's face it, he's got like 6 or 7 or 8 months to do this, plan this in. He's got a 4-wheeler here that he's waiting for me to fix. He's got a 3-wheeler, and he's got a Jeep. He's got 3 things he could take.
Well, if he starts walking now, he'll make it there on time.
Yeah. Well, you want to know if he can bring his tractor. Ride over there on his tractor.
Right? He's taking that one of those big old international tractors.
Well, if he left last month, he'd make it there on time if he took the tractor.
Yeah, he'll have an umbrella on the top, and on the back, leaning up on the 3-point hitch up there, you have a little cardboard or a piece of plywood saying something, whatever falls or a bust.
Yep.
Well, Ray, we got like 7 or 8 months to be able to get you something fixed. I still got to work on my. I got to replace the boot on my 4-wheeler because when you let off the throttle, it has a vacuum leak. It dies, and you can take and spray carburetor cleaner around that intake boot, and you can hear it rev up. So there's a leak in the intake boots. They dry rot over time.
Yeah.
Jeeps only drive 2 miles for repair.
I asked when I was on Twisted's stream earlier. I asked, Ed, a good place to go get lawn tractor tires. Where would you two say would be the best place that's not going to charge an arm and a leg?
Man, it's hard. I kind of just shop around. Sometimes I'll go on Amazon. Sometimes I'll go on eBay. Sometimes I'll go on Walmart. Walmart has good deals. Every now and then, Tractor Supply has good deals. I'm supposed to be setting up an account with Friends Tires, but I have not got that account set up yet because, I'm trying to be a tire shop too.
Right. Yeah, because I know that what surprised me was, like I said, last year when I went to go get that riding lawnmower going after I put that engine on there, at my local small engine repair shop, telling me like $65 for one of those Carlisle lawn tractor tires. I'm going, hold it. I need one for my lawn tractor, not my car.
Rear
You know, I'm
tires?
going, 25, $30, okay. But $65? Are you kidding me?
What size are they?
Oh,
I got some new tires in stock up here in the barn.
hang on. Let me go take a look. I'll be right back.
Has anybody been having problems? This has all mostly been happening with power sports. I've a couple of lawnmower parts. Been having problems with all parts being in back order. I've been having a lot of problems with parts being in back order here lately. Just in the last month, it seemed to be the worst.
Which ones? I was muted.
Yeah, well, it's just a little bit of everything. Like some of the mower parts, of course, Dixon is always going to be on back order, and a lot of the power sports parts are on back order unless it's the newer power sports, newer quads.
Make you a
But
list
I'm
of your
dealing with a lot
brakes.
of back order.
Make you a list of your brakes parts that you need. Like small, you push mowers or whatever. I don't know how many push mowers you do. I don't think you get a whole lot of them, do you?
Barely. When I first started out, I was probably doing 100 of them a year. Now I do like maybe 20 or 30 a year, but it's mostly zero
Okay.
turns and a lot of
Carburetors.
4-wheelers this year. I made a lot of money on 4-wheelers this year instead of mowers. A lot more
Well, that's
money.
good. That's good. Yeah, the mowers slowed down for us, but that's our fault. We tell people to go buy non-ethanol gas
Yeah.
All
and
right,
truck
Ray
fuel.
said it's too hot to push mow.
all right, Brandon. It shows to be 8 by 950.
8 by 950.
That's a wide tire.
Yeah, like I said, it's the rear
You mean-
tires on that Arian's riding mower.
Oh,
You mean an
okay.
18 by 950? There should be a 1 there. 8 don't
I
sound
didn't
right.
see. It might be an 18, but I didn't see one.
Hi, Rodney.
Well, there won't be no 18 because that's too wide or that's too big of a hole.
18, that would be 18 by 950 by /8 would be a standard mower tire.
Oh, that means 18
For a
inches
lot of riding.
overall height. 18 overall height. Yeah, okay. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
the rim diameter is 8.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Right. It might say 18 by 950, but I mean it's
Well, you probably missed a number there. There should be 3.
yeah. Well, I know
You
it
caught me.
looks like it said 8. It could be 18 by 950/8.
You caught me in a senior moment there. I wasn't paying attention until Brandon corrected me.
Yep.
Yeah, the ones I have are 20 by 10 by 10s. I don't have none of that. Those small.
So you've been investing your money in a few tires then, huh, Brandon?
When I can, I've been investing in tires.
Yeah. Get the most popular sizes like that. That way you got them in stock and don't have to order them and your customer's happy.
Yeah.
He got his mowers the same day or the next day.
I've also been making a lot of money off of reselling like the ATV tires I take off. If they're in good shape, I keep them and I resell them. I got $200 for a pair of Super Swampers a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
I remember the Super Swampers on the 3-wheelers and the 4-wheelers some time back. Yeah.
Those are fun to install.
Tire.
Yeah. Very thick ply, very hard to install. I actually bent my tire iron installing them. The tire machine won't even put it on.
Wow.
I've tried a tire machine. It has to be done by hand. Okay, Ray.
So on that size tire, where would you say would be a good place?
I say you'd have to shop around. I get a lot of good deals like that on eBay on those tires like that. Walmart's has deals on them from time to time too, though. You got to check Walmart's. Walmart's will run sales on tires sometimes.
I'm looking right now on Walmart, see what they've got.
When you get them, they're probably, because the way everybody online ships them these days, they're belled down like this. You're gonna have to let them sit out in the sun, or it's gonna be a pain to get them to take a bead. Because they'll be like this big, wide when you get them in, because of the way they ship them.
I'm
Well, you
seeing,
know
I'm
what,
seeing
Robert?
what Walmart has to say.
Yeah. You know what, Robert? I'd probably have beer in my fridge if I was much of a beer drinker. I'm just not much of a beer drinker.
Yeah, they're showing
Yeah,
43.52.
I don't drink beer neither. I drink the
I'll
good
drink
stuff.
whiskey. Yeah. Beer gives me a stomach ache. I don't know what it is, but it gives me a stomach ache. Whiskey don't do that,
Yeah,
but beer just gives me like an air bubble or something that just won't go away.
yeah. Beer was doing that to me, but that's when I had that perforated intestine, or before I had that perforated intestine. No, I might have had it, but when I take a sip of beer, it's like, it burned my stomach, and like, and it would like swell me up, all them suds. I'm like, well, if I can't enjoy no beer, heck with it, I ain't gonna drink it no more.
So let me tell y'all about a
Shit.
couple of. I went cheap on some carburetors the last couple weeks. I bought some cheap carburetors just to get some jobs done really, really quick, and I needed them out ASAP. Well, that backfired. I've never had Amazon ain't always known for their quality, but man, it's been even worse here lately. An Echo Weed Eater, it was running. The woman took it home, used it a couple times. It was flooding out the new carburetor. It was flooding. Had to put another new carburetor on there. And then Ray just sent me a message earlier that his pressure washer I fixed. I put a cheap carburetor on there, and after a month out of warranty on the part, it's leaking. It's flooding out.
Yeah. Uh, Amazon. Usually, you get good cars from Amazon. Johnny elected to go on his Honda generator welding machine. It's a combo of both, big one. He elected to go with an Amazon. It was 40 something bucks instead. It wasn't no $15, $20 car, but it was like 40 something bucks. And
Yeah.
I mean, in exact. And look, we put it on there, and look, no problem. I mean, last year for those two hurricanes, no problem. They popped right off. Started right off.
Well, I usually have okay luck with them. I buy them from time to time. I rather rebuild carburetors when I
Right.
can, and I'll buy them from time to time. And never had this much problem, but the last couple months, parts have been terrible quality, or they've been on back order. I've been having the
Yeah.
worst luck here lately with parts.
Well, I could drop ship to you. Uh, Now wait. Now, aren't you affiliated with Power Distributors now, right there in Dallas?
Oh, I have not. I was supposed to set that up. My dad is actually technically the business owner now. When we restructured, so I'm gonna have to get him on his day off to call them and set up an account with them.
See, old
Okay.
school.
Because you can get the carbs, and I mean, next day. I mean,
Yeah.
okay, Dallas is our warehouse, me and you, because we're so close to Dallas. I'll get mine the next day. They always
Yeah.
say next day, and it's true. You know, uh, the Now, okay, what I was talking about earlier, the Amazon carbs. It's the eBay carbs you gotta watch out for, especially if they're coming out of China. You know, if they ship
Yeah.
from China, and then you got like a 10-day wait on those. But if it's coming from the U.S. from a China store, well, it's still a China carb. So
Yeah, I've never had this kind of luck. It's getting the quality is getting worse here lately. They're gonna probably blame COVID. They blame COVID for everything else. They blame COVID for the back order of parts and everything else. So they're probably gonna blame COVID. That's just what they're gonna
yeah,
do. It's an excuse.
Well, you know, they blame COVID on that cargo carrier getting caught sideways in Suez Canal.
oh boy. A buddy of mine died of a heart attack, and he said he died of COVID. He
I
didn't
call
have
BS
COVID. He had
on that.
man.
All it's about the numbers. They're trying to get them numbers up.
I ordered a red dot a week before Christmas, and it's still not there. Yeah.
Wow.
What's a red dot?
It's a scope that goes on different types of rifles.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought he was talking about a carburetor or something. All right.
I do got
That
an
is the
account
same thing
now.
I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I do now got a account with the company that sells aftermarket ATV parts, so I can get some ATV parts sent straight to here instead of having to go through the dealer. But there's still some ATV parts I can't get yet.
Yeah.
I have to go through the
Hey,
dealer.
go with one of the because when I was building racing engines for the Margate carts, the sprint carts, the little Margate carts, you know, the modified go karts, you know.
Yeah.
I would deal with this performance company. I forgot the name of it, and you can actually get a performance part, either the same price or a little cheaper. You can the original part, like for a Briggs and Stratton engine, and or what? But if you go to like your ATVs, 3-wheelers, 4-wheelers, get one from a performance thing, and if that part's a high performance part and it's the same price or just a tad more expensive than the OEM part, then you're in good shape, and it's going to last.
I'm still having a problem with O'Reilly's. I should not be paying sales taxes until quarterly now on their stuff, and I took on my tax certificate and everything, and we're still paying taxes on their stuff.
We have an account with O'Reilly's. We get it depends on what it is, but we get a hell of a lot cheaper than the public does.
Well, they're selling it to us at retail price with taxes, and they got our
Yeah,
sales tax permit.
we get like 20% off, 25% off, you know, plus no tax.
I use a lot of time for like spark plugs and oil. I'll get my
Right,
spark plugs and oil there because so many different equipments take different spark plugs and different oils and stuff that it's hard to
right,
keep stock of what all needed for the machine.
right.
So I just buy that stuff as needed.
Yeah, we got accounts all over town. We got one at O'Reilly's, got one at the Napa store at Sattler Brothers. That's a Napa store, plus a machine shop. Uh, they bore the engines for us on the I boards.
Mm-hmm.
Now they can only go through. They don't blind bore. What they call a blind board. They don't do that. Like on a Mercury engine, if you look in the hole and you still see the block there, okay, that's a blind bore. They won't do that. They'll do a bore, like say if you bring them a, a Briggs and Stratton engine, okay, that the bottom of the uh, like say on a horizontal 5-horse, okay, you got your cylinder, and you got about 7 inches before the bottom of the engine. Well, they'll do that, but some of the Mercuries, the backside is only that far from the cylinder, so they won't do those.
Hold on, I gotta let my sister dog out. He's going crazy.
Oh, now we're gonna know who lets the dogs out. Oh, well.
Oh, small town. I'll send you the information on that metal shaper. It's kind of like the one that step toe shaper you got. This one's a Cincinnati, and but it has a electric motor on it, and it's bigger than yours. Thing weighs 3 tons, I think. Thing is heavy. Johnny said if he gets the right price for it, he'll get rid of it. You'll have to come get it though. It will take a heavy duty forklift to get it out of the shop, and then put it on a float trailer.
I was looking on eBay for that tire, and not too bad a price. I mean, found 2 rears and the 2 fronts. The front tires are the same for like $125.
2 of them?
Tires.
Oh, for 4. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that's the 2 rear and the 2 front ones. But I got to double check to make sure that the size in the front are the same as far as what they offer.
Small time, I think that step toe shaper you made a video with, the one you're saying needed a little TLC and you was going to redo it.
Yeah.
It's bigger than that one.
This guy, Roy right here, has a good Friday night live stream that y'all got to check out. He does awesome blacksmith work.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. He makes it look easy, too.
Yeah. He's probably strong as an ox, too, though.
Depends upon what he's making.
I still fight to make it a tapered in sometimes. I about got like this close to mastering it. But again, I probably haven't fired up my forge in, oh God, how long ago's been since the Good of Land Fest? I guess it's been almost 2 years. Wow, so I haven't fired up my forge in 2 years.
Hey, Brandon, what you need to do is turn on some lights. Can't see you in the dark.
Yeah, you got a back porch light?
Like this. No,
you
I'm in the
have a back
gazebo.
porch light?
I do, but it's on the back porch. I'm in the gazebo.
Oh, okay.
Let me go grab my light out of the shop real quick.
Yeah, it did get dark on him. Just like about 6 minutes, it got dark. Boom, just like that.
It don't take long.
No. It's like what they call the golden hour. When the sun sets, it's not an hour long. It's only a few minutes.
Yep, that's true.
Lights are for rich people, and Brandon looks better in the dark.
I think that's what Robert's wife said, too.
Dang. Oh, you just doubled him over right there. That was a low blow.
Well, he's always saying that things are always for rich people.
Oh, did you miss a phone call earlier? About
yeah,
8
I did.
o'clock?
I wasn't around my phone because, like I said, I had a shovel in my hand.
Actually, you were on here. You had said I'll be right back.
Yeah, because I just gotten kind of started. It's like, oh, I know it's that time, so that's why I stopped real quick. Came in here, says I'll be on soon.
Oh, okay. Well, I was wondering because I didn't see Brandon live, and then I went
Yeah.
to his channel, and then that's when I saw him live. It wasn't in my live bar on the
Ah,
sideboard
right.
on YouTube.
Well,
It wasn't in there.
Well, hit the bell notification, clicked on all.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Say,
But it
I
just
got
wasn't there yet. It just wasn't
right.
there yet. YouTube takes a couple of minutes to pop up, even
Who
in the live. Sometimes 5 minutes to pop up in the live section.
Yeah.
who
Well, all I know is for me, I got the notification about 7:30, and he was going live. It's like, okay,
who
you
thinks
missed
of
the joke,
Brandon,
Brandon.
Robert?
Yeah, you
What was
missed
the
it.
joke?
Yeah,
I gotta hear it.
Robert was saying that this is lights are for rich people, and Brandon looks better in the dark. I said I was going. It's like, oh, is that what your wife says, Robert? And Cajun was going. That was a low blow. I go, well, Robert's always saying things. All things are better for rich people.
Yeah. I said, oh boy, you just doubled him over. That was a low blow.
It's okay. We all know Mater sucks.
You know,
Oh,
Brandon,
no!
I'm not a Hoover. I'm not a vacuum cleaner.
Brandon, it doesn't matter because I will not know when you finally get your cable run out to the shop. Like I told
One of these
Mater how to
days.
do his without a modem and all that. Told him just instead of running a coax there from your box and all that, just run your Cat 6 over to the shop and just
Well, that's how
plug it
mine
in your
was.
laptop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
well,
he's done that way strung in the
but
air.
he's gonna come out of the eave of his house and then go to the top of his shop and then come down that wall and then have a little slack so he can plug his laptop in. That way,
Well,
it's
see,
in the air. Nothing can get to it or chew it.
Well, you would think that. Mine was in the air, but let me show you something. Come here, Floki! Floki!
I mean, that how high was it in the air?
It's high, but when your dog can stand up 7 feet in the air because he's a European Great Dane.
Oh,
Okay, lower
dang!
control.
Yeah,
Yep.
he got that little Shetland pony there.
Yeah, you got a dog that should
He's
be a
bigger
horse.
than the mini horse. Believe it or not, he's bigger than the mini horse.
Man, so he was what? Like there was a bird on your wire, and he tried to get the bird.
Pretty much.
What's up, Rooster?
How close do you think that is, Mater, from my house? 100 foot?
What, from the house over to your shop?
Yeah.
One day, step it on.
It'd be close to about 100 foot.
But mine ain't hooked to the house. My internet wasn't hooked to the house. My internet hooked to the little house over here. You know, the little house hooked to the... Later, Roy. Thanks for stopping by. The little house that stopped by the big house. And that's where the internet's hooked up.
Where Angel's at.
Yeah.
Out there where Angel likes to hide out at.
Yep.
Because you can get away with 100 foot with Cat 6E, Ethernet cable, and just run that Cat 6 from wherever, from the top to the top of your shop. Even if you got to get it on the top of your roof and drill a hole and silicone around it to keep the dog from it,
My panels are always open.
What's up, Alexander Smith?
Hey, Brandon, from where that little house is to your shop, I don't think it's 100 feet.
No, I think the last cable I had ran there was like 75. I need to bury it. Unfortunately, I don't know how it is up there where Mater is, but this part of Texas right here, it's very rocky and it's hard to dig in.
Very hard. Yeah, that's when it takes a pickaxe.
Yeah, you actually have to take a pickaxe.
Pickaxe.
Well, I mean, like I said, you know, from where I'm at, it's not that rocky in some areas. I mean, there are some areas that you can go down. I've seen where you hit about 5 feet or so, and then you start hitting shale, and it can be about a foot or so thick.
Yeah, but he don't need to go that deep. He just needs to go 10 inches. Depends on if he, I don't know, runs a
Hi, Alexander.
Runs a tiller in there. Just don't run no tiller or anything there for a garden.
I've pulled Brandon's leg, but a lot of the boys, a lot of people that's YouTubers now, they're actually doing that way, Brandon. They're actually using the emails and putting the emails as an actual link in the emails to stop all the trolls coming through the chat or through the chats. But because you had put on it, when you seen like your thumbnail as in knowing that you were live, it said open panel across it. So I was expecting the link to be there when I the chat. I was like,
well, he don't have problems with trolls that much though, you know.
Right.
Well, because I get withdrawal symptoms because they ding me, because originally Brandon was part of Small Engine Nations until there was a bust up of some sort, but I wasn't involved in it. And it was like one night I'm sitting in the panel or whatever, and all of a sudden at the end of it was like 2 minutes before the end or 5 minutes before the end, and all of a sudden it just went boom like that in front of me, and I was like, what the hell happened there? Like, make sure it done, and then they all fucked off, and I'm like, where the hell are they went to? And I'm like, and then I'm like, and for days I'm like trying to get my head around it. What the hell just happened there? But instead of me getting involved in it, I was like, it's nothing to do with me. I'm better just dying out it, and that's it. End of story. It'll sort itself out. It'll sort itself out next week, and it'll be fine. Everything will be fine. But it just as if everything just drifted apart. And I'm like, where is half of them? And then when Craig turned up in the coin community, I was like, what are you doing here? And I was like, but I didn't know he'd been collecting coins for years. It just that it happened to recognise the face, and I'm like, what are you doing? Why?
Are you talking about Brandon collecting coins or somebody else?
Craig Durbin, because that's what I'm saying. Brandon
Craig Durbin. Yeah, he's an old coin collector.
When it first started. Small Engine Nations, because you had all the other ones, as in like Doug Sweeney and all that, Karen. There was a full load of them at one time, like fishing, go-kart and fishing and all that. There was a full load of them at one stage.
Yeah, I knew Craig Durbin before I was in the coin community. I knew Craig Durbin way before that from my other channel.
That's what I'm saying. I know Cage, and that's what I'm saying. I knew them before I even joined the coin community. It just happened to be that I fell into the coin community, the realm of it. And there's a lot of faces that I know outside the community, but I was actually I was starting to enjoy YouTube back then, because to me, that's what Craig starts talking about in one of my live streams. Craig starts sending questions or saying parts, and it comes out as in about Small Engine Nation. Funny enough, about Small Engine Nation, talking about it. But as I'm saying, I actually miss it, because the community, it was like a community, like very much like coin community, where they were all stuck together at one stage. And that's what I enjoyed, seeing and building that community up. And it was starting to grow. You could actually see it growing. And then all of a sudden, there was this big, I don't know.
Yeah, well, they got a little thing right now going on in the coin community, and this girl got up there and said, hey, wind them up. You know, I'm still blocked. I said, you're not blocked. I don't take sides. You're not blocked. Well,
Yep.
she's like, yes, I am. Check it. And I already checked it 4 times.
Cajun, there is something going about, but it's something to do with it's YouTube that's doing it. It's called shadow. It's called shadow banning. And what happens is it shuts the door. You can I can go in your chat and put things in your chat, but you can't see it. It's happened to me.
I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to tell this lady this, and this was last night, and but I tell you what, enough's going to be enough one of these days.
It's happening to me with Big Flip. I'm a supporter of Big Flips, but Big Flip can't see me with my channel, my main channel, so I've got to go into a second channel for Big Flip to see it.
Yeah, well, she comes up on her other channel.
It's the same with
She
Steve.
comes up on her other channel, but I see her regular in other people's channel. I say hi. I don't avoid her or nothing like that. I see her. She sees me, and she's not even a moderator on other channels. So if she was blocked and she's not a moderator, I wouldn't be able to see her. Case closed.
How it goes.
I'm done with that.
It's a glitch. It's a glitch with YouTube system, but I don't know if they've done it and thought that some people are trolls but it's happening to as not just people that's wee subscribers. You're talking about people that's got like 1,000 subscribers, not this Carol, and 2,000 subscribers, and are getting shadow banned. But it's like an automatic bot that's doing it. Because that's what Big Flip's like, Alec contact me through email. He's like, I'm telling you, you're not blocked. And it's the same with Big Steve Entertainment. He's like, Alec, I've not blocked you. And I'm like, I know. I'm like, I know you haven't. But I don't know what way to sort it. And I'm like, I've tried every way possible. And he's like, I'll check my end. And he says, I can't find it. It's not there.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, when Small Engine Nation was going before all the drama went down, which I got dragged into it because I didn't want no part of it. But everybody was trying to make me choose sides, and I didn't want to choose sides, and I got dragged into it all, and I left. It was booming. Our live streams, man, 20, 30 people a night in a live stream. That was normal.
Yeah, well, one day I was on, it was on one of my live streams, and Craig Durbin was in there, and a couple of other small engine techs came in there, and it was, okay, anyway, me and Craig was talking about a certain small engine, and, Cajun, I didn't know you knew about this and that and the other. I'm like, yeah, I'm a Briggs and Stratton dealer and all that. Like Craig Durbin here, he started this little quote unquote small. Wait, hold on, Alex. Craig started this quote unquote Small Engine Nation thing. I said, and I'm not part of it. I didn't get into the videos of it. Like, hi, I'm Boo Luquette or Cajun Coin Hunter, and I am Small Engine Nation. Well, I didn't get in on that little video collab like that. And Craig said, "Oh yeah, man, you in Small Engine Nations. You know your stuff. We consider you a part of it. But it's not a paid membership thing. It's not this. It's just a little quote unquote saying, hey, I'm in the Small Engine Nation. I'm a small engine technician. It's just a little kind of honorary member type thing. It was never really an organized club or nothing.
No, Brandy, because I'm not trying to start shit. I'm not trying to cause trouble. I'm just saying that I missed that because it was like camaraderie. It was all like we were all friends with each other. We all got on together. That's what I'm saying. I missed that.
I miss it, but I hated that it went down the way it did. I didn't take sides. I was really disappointed in both sides the way they acted. The Durbins didn't
act good. I didn't know nothing about it.
Lucky didn't act good. It really went down. It should have not went down the wrong way. Both sides were in the wrong on that.
Now, I do remember in a small engine stream, I was in the panel, and I seen Small Engine Nations. He was in the panel, and that's the name he had, Small Engine Nation. I says,
Oh, Phil.
oh,
It's back to being Phil's Lawn Care now.
oh,
Because
I,
we used to get it. Because
I don't know. It's probably
what
probably
happened?
that, but I'm like, you know, Craig Durbin. He was like, no, or something or whatever. I'm like, because Craig Durbin, I thought he was started Small Engine Nation. He didn't even know nothing about it. Okay, he did not know anything about Small Engine Nation. And he was like, oh, well, I don't want to step on nobody's toes or nothing like that. And all. And everybody was like, no, don't worry about it. Keep the name because it's not an organized name. It's not a patented name and all that stuff, you know. So don't worry about it. Keep your name. You know, don't be changing your YouTube channel name. I've never changed mine. I've got two channels. You know, I've got two main channels. Bootaloo Kit, which is right there on the bottom of me, right there. That's one of my YouTube channels where my small engine videos are on. Cooking and gardening. Okay. It all fits together. Gardening, you know, you eat what you eat from the garden. So I'm doing cooking videos. Plus, I'm a small engine technician. So I was doing little small, short repair videos or how to's, little tips and tricks. And that was it.
Okay, because what we started doing was we started doing rates. That's what we would put. We would get told to put in the comment. Please check out Small Engine Nations. It was hashtag Small Engine Nations, and that's how it evolved. And it sort of started. You sort of started seeing it growing as it was going on.
Oh, I think I did a couple of hashtag small engine nation things. When I used to, you know, that was a long time ago though.
I just
Yeah,
thought it was fun. I just thought it was fun, Cajun.
I just don't say I'm a part of any community now because it seems like every community eventually ends up in drama. And I just don't want to do the drama. I just want to do YouTube. I don't want to do the drama.
Well,
I just want to do YouTube.
what's up, Monsieur Bob?
Oh, not much. Just figured I'd join the live stream.
Well, there you go. Yeah, now we got some new meat in here tonight.
Brandon's like me. He just wants to
That's right. New meat to change the subject.
He just wants to do videos and show people as and stuff that he's actually doing. Stuff
Hey,
that
there's
he's
Mick.
interested in.
What's up, mate? How you doing, Mick?
What's up, Mick?
Hi, Mick. Yeah, it went down badly, but there's nothing I could do about it. I tried to stay neutral. Kept my nose out of it. I got messages to prove that they tried to drag me into it, and that's it. That's all. I think I even talked to Mick over it when it all went down. I talked to Mick, but I left the hangout. Like I left it. Stacy taught me into coming back. I left it and then came back, and then Craig and Kathy sent me a message.
Stacy with Twisted
yeah.
R? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, but then he retired from driving truck. He retired and then he got hurt not long before he retired. He fell off his 18-wheeler trailer, his flatbed, and bunged himself up pretty damn bad, you know. And then when he retired, and I didn't even know this, somebody else told me, he says, look, Twisted R just quit making videos, you know. And I'm like, dang, because he was into the kart racing, you know, the more gay karts and all that. He was into that big time.
Yeah. I thought about quitting, but Mick said he would jump on a plane and kick my butt. But you know what? COVID happened.
There you go.
COVID happened, so I can quit. I have no worries about that. You can't get over here right now.
I missed Mick again today. I did. I forgot all about it. Well, I didn't even open the computer up until I think it was 3:30 or something. So maybe Mick was off of it by then.
Well, you missed a giveaway, brother. You missed a giveaway.
Yeah, I know you had that your hats and all that stuff. That big what was it? 4K or 2K or something?
8,000.
Huh?
8,000.
Oh,
8,000.
8,000. Oh, okay. Well, you see. Yeah, sure did. And oh well.
It's what it is. There's always another one, brother.
Yeah, you know that's right. You know
I
that's right.
stopped tinning mix. Liam came on panel. Then he went out the panel,
Yeah, for
and then I
again.
decided I pressed the like button, and I jumped onto somebody else. I just need to start watching somebody else's video.
Yeah, that's what it is. You got to try and support everyone best you can. That's all you can do.
Yeah, I stopped watching Mick after he hit 8,000. It really went to his head.
Well, when he got dubbed by the Queen, Sir Mick, you know. Yeah, I thought she was going to stab him instead of dub him on the shoulder.
Just so you know, Brandon, there's a Smith-McGuinness syndrome conference being held next year. But me and Riley Boy are going to attend because obviously he's got Smith-McGuinness, and it's being held in Houston, Texas.
Oh man, you're only gonna be like 2 hours away from me.
So just remember what you're saying now. I'll remember it. I'll write it down, and I'll in a year's time. And we'll have a chat about that conversation that we've both written down, and we can explain to each other how we're feeling about that.
So, Mick, you going to be in Houston?
Hopefully, yeah. All being well and good, yeah. It'll be for about 5 days. I'll be in Houston, yeah.
When?
It's going to be
big game.
It's going to be in August.
August?
Oh wow, you're coming the hottest part of the year in Texas.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right, brother. Not worried. You got air conditioning.
Yeah.
Hell,
true.
I might make it a point to go meet you, Mick.
Yeah, our air conditioning is.
I'm about 3 hours from there, something like that.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Obviously, the first 2 days are going to be me and Brandon getting together, where we can discuss why he's now stopped watching my videos. That's the first thing we're going to get over.
Don't give him that ham bone like that, you know.
You won't need none of that. That'll be all right. We'll have a little teacher-student lesson going on. Hey, Brandon.
To be honest, I've actually started watching more of his videos because I'm trying to figure out. Mick figured it out. I don't know if he knew he figured it out, but he figured out the system of YouTube good because he's growing so quick, and I'm trying to figure it out myself.
I haven't figured anything out, Brandon. I just think that regular uploads, scheduled uploads, step by
Maybe that's what I need to go to.
Step by step, easy to follow videos. It has to be watchable. People have to watch it and enjoy it and understand it and get something out of it, you know. And I said to you before, haven't I? I said, you know, sometimes when you used to go live, and even I've seen some of your live streams recently, especially your off the hip ones you just do for like 15 minutes, you know, you got to bear in mind, I may not get a notification for the first 6 minutes of your live stream, you know, so I'm more than six minutes behind. And then we gotta watch you driving around in a tractor, but we spend the first 3 minutes staring at your feet, you know, and that sort. So it's, you know, it's got to be entertaining, it's got to be watchable, it's got to be well sort of put together, and yeah. I've been doing YouTube now for what, a little over 2 years, 8,000. That's pretty good going, but you know, there are others that put out 4 videos and they get 20,000. You know, it's what it is.
This is true.
I haven't figured out no algorithms. I haven't done anything different to what I'm doing or what I've always done. I've just done 2 videos a week, a live stream, you know, and it's all just structured. I think what is appealing is that there isn't many other live streams about like mine where it is just a chill out sort of zone, no topic, no structure, you know, and I seem to get a very varied of different people coming up. You know, you get Steve Small Engines come up, Double Y6 come up. Well, ask a question, right? Why do they come up? Why is that?
Because you know what you're talking about, and you have good information.
I think they like
and
your
you got
bald
good
head.
content.
That's what it is.
And you got good content.
I think what it is, I think you're wrong. I think what it is that they come to mine because they know they won't be hounded. If Steve Small Engines goes live, right, he'll have 600 people in the house in the first 5 minutes, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been on his live panel already. It was like that.
And he's got to have the finger on the pulse. He comes over to me, he can grab a beer, he can sit back for an hour and a half and just chill out and do nothing. Just relax.
There you go.
And I think that's why people like Bob, Bruce, and Terrell and you know, Steve turn up and they just chill out, you know. But why do I get 80 in the house? How many you got in yours? 8 or 9, something like that. Well, why are you only hitting?
Yeah, but it not.
Go on.
I don't even know anymore. It used to, if you remember, it used to be 20, 30 people, and it just died out.
Yeah, it might be because I know you do your Small Engine Saturday, and that's always been there. But you know, sometimes you just need to have a bit more structure behind it. You know, so it's better laid out. You know, and people tend to follow it more. Is what I feel. You know.
Max, right?
Yeah.
It's got the regular content and the consistency. He went live. It's like Hazy Days was live on a Sunday. You Dizzy was live on a Saturday, so you knew that show was every week without failure. And then 2 years later, it stopped. But Mick has decided that he goes Saturday, and it's Saturday same time every week.
Yeah. I haven't changed anything at all. I'm a bit suspicious why my numbers are what they are, but yet my views are nowhere near even 1/3 of my subscriptions. I think I've got quite a few YouTube bots in there that are subscribers. I haven't bought no subscribers because there's no benefit to your channel for that. So I don't know. You know, it comes and goes. You know, some videos do 600 views in 24 hours. Some do 2,000. You know, it's what it is. You know?
Well, we got to think about views right now with the summertime. It's a little bit better than what it was last year with the COVID thing. So there's been more people out and about than there was last year this time. So I think that really has to do with the views thing right now.
I've always said though, Brandon. I've always said it don't matter about your subscriber count. Okay, that don't mean nothing. You need your views to especially to earn money. But more importantly, you got to have a good time, man. You got to enjoy doing it. If you don't enjoy doing it, and you're getting stressed out about schedules and content and thumbnails, if you're getting stressed out, it ain't worth doing. You've got to enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Yeah, and then your content, like when you're talking to people, you know, like don't be bummed out on the air. You know, stay happy on the air.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
But I'll tell you what, like Mick, all right, I'll tell you one, you had a good gimmick at one time on your live streams. You had Guess That Tool. Guess That Tool.
Yeah, it came
you know,
it came back 2 weeks ago. The problem is, Cajun, is it gets difficult to, I mean, it's what time is it now? 3:30 in the morning, I'm at work, haven't even started work yet. So 3:30 in the morning, I've got to be home by 7. I've got to be up by 10. I've got some mower stuff to do tomorrow. I've got some sales. I've got to look after Riley Boy. I've then got to upload some videos. I've got to get me next week's Guess What It Is competition. That's all will be cut up and done. Thumbnail. So there's a lot to do, man. So
yeah, it is.
The Guess What It Is competition, although it's good, you know, and it's a good way of getting your merchandise out there and what have you. It's a lot of work to do it, you know. By the time you find an object that no one knows what it is, you got to manipulate it, you know. You got to present it. So what happens if you get if you do like 3 or 4 Guess What It Is and people guess in the first 3 minutes? That's 20 minutes of your live stream ruined because you sort of bank that to the last 20 minutes, you know.
Right.
So it's difficult to do that. I have started doing it again because it is quite popular and people like to get a free key ring or pen or whatever. And then it cost money to get the stuff. I just ordered 50 pens. That was 65 quid. Nearly $75.
I've got my key ring, and then I won a couple of other things, and I sent those to Steve Small Engine.
That's it. It's difficult.
I just spent 50 quid. I just spent 50 quid just tagging me as in the cut last week, as in, and that was only what greeting cards, as in greeting postcards and stickers. There's 20 of them, and another 20 of the thing with greeting cards, and I was like, that's dear for them, but they're like $1 a piece. Yeah, for Redbubble. The only reason I buy them for Redbubble is because Hi Ho Silver gets a commission out it if I put an order through.
I think the hardest thing is, Brandon, right, is to try and think of something that sets your channel apart, makes you unique to you.
Yeah.
Once you find that, then your channel starts to work for you. I mean, you're a unique person, right? Let's get it right. You're a young lad on the spectrum, repairing machines. What more of a unique person do you want? So you just got to figure out something that just makes it click for you, and your channel should lift up. If you work hard enough for it.
Yep.
Yeah, he does good. He does good videos.
Yeah, it does good videos.
Here's the question I got for you guys: do y'all like to see me buying and fixing stuff, or do y'all want to see more how-to videos?
I would say,
incorporate them together. Buy something,
more Tannerite videos.
Repair it, edit it, or hit pause. Whatever, like I do, I hit pause. On my cooking videos, I hit pause, and I'm back with the next step. So buy something to flip, repair it, hit the pause, or edit it, through your YouTube editor or whatever movie maker that you have. Good idea.
I tend to like the stripping and the repairing. Somebody stripping something, strips it all down, basically powder coats it, whatever, and then starts putting it back together again. But sometimes you watch a video and it's like part 1, part 2, part 3, and eventually by the time part 8 comes, you're bored there. But I don't mind if it's like bits here or sections here. I don't mind.
I think what I would like to see, Brandon, is whatever you're recording. It don't matter whether you're fixing something, stripping something, going to a scrappy, going down to a main dealer. People, I think, watch their channel because of the approach in how you do your recording, the approach in how you repair your stuff, and tell your story. Your YouTube channel is a YouTube journey, so it shouldn't matter whether you do fixing or flipping, buying or selling, going down to Walmart to see what tools are on offer. It's all about you. This is about Brandon Small Engines, right? And people watch me, and like Cation said, I got knighted by the Queen. What a complete mock-up. I got a camera. I drove down to my local town, stood outside a castle, and pretended I'd been invited to see the Queen. My best friend put a Scottish accent on and pretended he was a gatekeeper at Balmoral Castle. It's all a big facade, right?
Right.
All it was that I had a Balmoral lawnmower that needed fixing, but I needed an angle to make it more appealing.
Right.
So you just have to think outside the box a little bit, and just instead of just always in Brandon's workshop. How about taking us on a journey to go and find that machine, bringing it back, and pulling over halfway around, do a little walk around video of it, and just try and interact more with the camera. And once you get a bit more interactive in front of a camera and start looking at the camera as an audience, then your videos then start to take off a little bit.
Brandon, why do you think Smithy's Coins does coins? He doesn't do coins, the UK coins. It's all American, Canadian, buying it for buying it for you over in America, and then getting it shipped. It's unique. It's what Mick says. It's unique. It's different to everybody. It's different to everybody else. There's not many people that's actually doing it.
When I went to Turkey on holiday, that was supposed to have been a break, supposed to have been time out, 2 weeks holiday. I ended up doing 6 videos on my holiday. 6.
I remember that.
But it was a day in my life, going quad biking, going sailing, and down at the beach and chuck and riding in the pool, and all the rest of it. But actually, those videos are done quite well because people now, after COVID, are looking to go away on holiday, and they punch in Turkey family holiday videos. Bob, they're doing quite well, so mix it up a bit and just try and make it more interactive. If it's always the same angle in the workshop on the same type of machine, you're going to run out of content quite quick.
Yeah.
So you've got two choices: mix it up a little bit, or break those repairs down into little segment videos. So if you've got a machine that needs a new say new belts and a new spindle, then do a spindle video first. Do a how to do a spindle, and then break it down to how to place the belts. Because somebody may only want just the spindle only, and they're not going to watch a video 40 minutes long of you taking the whole machine apart. So break it down a little into step-by-step how-to videos.
Mm-hmm.
I did that one video I did was actually still like 40-minute long videos are actually getting a lot of views right now, but it was step-by-step how the manual shows to do a the valves on a Kohler command engine. It was step-by-step by the manual.
But it'd be interesting to see the analytics to that view. Were you getting a full watch time view, or were people just coming in watching a minute and a half just to get your view and then ducking back out again?
That's true too.
I've asked my subscribers, what do you think, long videos or short videos? Some say long, some say short. So I do 30 minutes best I can. And 30 minutes does me start to finish of a video, But as I say, you've got to have fun, man. If you're having fun, you're not stressed out, then you'll enjoy it more, and so will your subscribers,
Yeah, one of the funnest videos I did, even though I didn't talk a lot in this road trip video, but we'll talk more in the next road trip video, is actually going on that road trip video with my buddy Ray and getting a hay baler across the state. I thought that was pretty fun.
You've got one of the best events happening in America very soon, haven't you? You got your GIE. Are you going to GIE?
I probably am not. I don't know.
Well,
I'd like to.
It'd be a fantastic opportunity for you to record, build some confidence, getting out in the public, networking with other channels. There's been a load of YouTubers there, and sort of getting your name out there, and putting a T-shirt on with your name on, and just sort of trying to pick up some sponsorship, and just try and network. It all helps.
Yeah, we ain't all as lucky as Robert right there. He could probably just cross the river and be right there at GIE.
Yeah, I understand that. Our version of GIE is called Saltex, and that's in Birmingham. It's a good 3.5 hour, 4 hour drive for me.
Yeah.
But it's worth just going just with your name on your back. Just in case you might pick up 10 subscribers, you might pick up a free lawnmower. Mm-hmm. You just don't know. You just don't know.
Well, unfortunately for me, it's 15 hours to this place because you got to think Texas is a big state. It takes 6 hours just to get through Texas.
Yeah.
Longer than that. Sometimes.
Well, from Central Texas.
I-10 from the Louisiana border to through New Mexico right there. I-10 is 802 miles long. That's a long I-10 drive across, and that's the quickest way across
been
the
on it.
southern part of Texas. Quickest
been
way
on it,
across
man.
Texas.
I went to Florida. Yeah, I think y'all are right. I'm working on it. I did away with my intro. I think my intro was too much, so I did away with my intro because I think by the time people see it, they get bored.
I think your intro is okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's telling a story of what your channel's about. So I thought your intro was fine. You know, you might maybe mix the music up a little bit, maybe, or whatever. You know, nothing wrong with the intro. But it's the small things. You know, with like the editing. So when you go from your intro, just make sure you fade it out nice. You fade your music out nice. Blend it into your next clip. A bit of transitioning going on. I know it sounds fancy, but it makes it easier to watch. You know. If you can spend an extra half an hour just getting your editing right, and what have you, and a decent thumbnail, it pops more to the eye, gets noticed, you know. And like I say, you know, some of your live streams where you just be watching your feet for the first 6 minutes whilst you're trying to talk over the top of an engine, you know, people are going to switch off. It's as simple as that. They're going to.
I've been slowly doing away with those. Some people like them. Some of my normal people like them because it's just a hangout while I'm working. But it kind of takes up part of my day while I'm working, the time I need to be working or shooting videos. So I'm slowly starting to do away with those random streams.
Yeah. Just set yourself a target, man. You know, two videos a week or video a week. Don't put yourself under no pressure. Video a week. Make that video a high quality video.
See, I like Mick's idea when he turns a lawnmower and then he takes it into the shed and you can actually see it at eye level, or actually, so you're actually as if you're right in there. But as she says, no disrespect to you, Brandon, sometimes the camera's pointing down that way. So as Mick's saying, you're only seeing the feet view and you're like up with your head.
It's all you know. If you're watching a video, the last thing you want to see is my big fat muggy head in front of the camera like that. You know, working away. You want to actually see what's going on. So put the camera on full zoom and get in there, and you're showing people how to fix stuff. You're showing people how to save money. So let them see it. You know, let them see how it's done, and it speaks for itself. You know.
Well, I gotta get a decent tripod because my angle keeps flopping. My camera keeps flopping around.
Brother, you don't need nothing decent. You are a metal fabricator. You can weld something up, jiggery pokery, get it done. Four bits of blooming Jim Smith metal in a box. You can figure that out.
Use one like I got. Go to Walmart. Get you that ONN, that 54-inch tripod.
Yeah, I had that one.
Okay. Is that the one that broke on you?
Yeah.
You could have a Brandon, if you think about it, you could have a pulley system and actually be able to pull the camera up and down on a pulley with a string.
You can figure something out.
You've got the ingenuity, as in all the welding and everything.
What I would like is a camera boom, very similar to what you have at the dentist. You know, the dentist light that comes down, so it shines.
I thought about making one of those. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I thought about making one of those. Yeah.
That way you get a 360 view of an object, and it's fully manipulable, so you can move it wherever you want it with a light on the front of it as well. You know, you get a boom, really good. You know?
Yeah, a boom. Yeah, a mic boom.
You mean like one of them? You mean like that?
What is that?
Magnifying table light.
Something similar. I think it has to have a couple of UJ joints on it so that you can manipulate it up and down, left and right, tilt forward and tilt back. So
yeah, like a mic boom in a recording studio, a DJ studio, at a radio station.
Yeah, I've got one of those for a light fitting. Unfortunately, it goes up and down, and I can manipulate it in and out. I can't twist it 360. So ideally, it wants to be welded onto a big friction disc or something like that, and planted in the centre of the roof, and that way you can then spin it on a bolt or something like that, you know.
Right.
But that's the sort of thing, Brandon, with a little LED light, and you've got some good LED lighting in your shop, you know. With that mounted, you can put that anywhere in your shop and have it lit up on the object, you know. Once people can see what you're doing, and you're not in the way, giving it all this, you know, people will start to interact with you.
Maybe I need to get one. Also, get one of those instead of me being down on the ground because I don't have a table. Maybe I should put a table in the shop to actually put stuff up on to bring it up more to level.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
exactly, because you're just making work for yourself by having it on the floor, you know.
Buy a car lift, Brandon. You need one of those.
I can't fit that in my shed.
I'll tell you one good video you can do. Go down to Galveston Island, go like Crystal Beach, and just, you know, show the people on the beach, especially the bikinis.
Yeah.
You know, that would be a good video.
If you stick that in a thumbnail with you superimposed against 4 or 5 backsides with thongs on, mate, there's £100 of views right there. There you go.
Don't do a clickbait. Don't do a clickbait, though. You know,
Agent, that's why the one in Greece is filmed that way, because they were an actual woman with the tops off, and they were lying there with no tops on. You could actually see the boobs hanging out and all that, Karen, and that Zakynthos, as in Greece. That's how the camera was pointing that way as I was going along the beach so that nobody could see, because I was like, I don't know about YouTube laws and all that, Karen.
I think you have to ask yourself the question, Brandon, and be quite harsh on yourself. You know, give yourself some constructive criticism. You know, it's a bit like Meter's workshop there, isn't it? Yeah. The angle he's got there is actually quite a good angle. It's a wide angle. You can see plenty. You know, and so straight away, if he used to put an object up, you can see.
Right.
You know? Be a bit constructive on yourself and say, do you know what? Would I really watch my own videos? That's a question, isn't it? Would you watch your own stuff? Because if you look at my very first video I released, I wouldn't watch that if you paid me. My first video.
You know, I've got a couple of videos.
This camera here I picked this up over at Best Buy for like $65. It's got a built-in mic.
Fantastic.
Yeah, his camera, he's got a webcam that's up on the wall.
That's it.
Above him, pointing down at that angle toward it. And he's using the mic off of that camera too.
See, Brandon has something similar in his workshop, but the angle is far too steep. It's actually looking down. You know, so if you imagine if we're the camera, we're actually looking like this. You know.
Yeah.
So we are. You know, as I said to you, think of the camera as your audience. That's how because how you're videoing it is how we're going to see it. You know, and that's what you got to remember. So if your angle's too low or too steep or it's too dark, that's what we're seeing.
It's like my Samsung tablet, Mike. I'm using that, but I don't know how to use it properly. And it's the things is going like that, and I'm looking at it going, that's not right. And I'm like, it should be big view, and it should be that way. But I'm still.
It's difficult, and it takes time to work it out, you know. And there's nothing wrong with experimenting to try and get it right, you know. And I think my videos are not too bad. You know, with the audio that I've got, with the wireless mic go, it's a fantastic bit of kit. Yeah, it was expensive, but that has sorted all my audio problems out in one fell swoop. I can be 75 meters away from my camera, and you can hear me as if I'm standing next to it.
Wow.
You know, it's absolutely fan. As long as you're in clear sight, 75 meters away from my camera, I can be, and it sounds like I'm right next door to it.
That's
I like when Riley Boy comes in. I like when Mick is Riley Boy in the shed, and he's like, and he turns and if you listen to him carefully, he turns and says, "What are you doing, Daddy? What are you doing?" And
Well,
he's right
you know,
in there. Do you know what I mean? And that's a lot for a little boy that age. Actually, want to be involved.
but Riley
He'll
Boy,
know that he's got his difficulties.
well, I got Riley Boy involved because he's got additional needs, as you know. I got him involved because it's teaching him life skills. So it's teaching him what's hot, what's cold, what's sharp, what's dangerous, you know. And do you know what? He's a managing director. He loves being in the videos, and now I can't shut him up. You know, he now takes over. You know, but people like to see Riley Boy, and you know they cherish him and give him good comments and send him little gifts and what have you. And he's part of the Mixed Mo's channel. It's simple as that, you know. But it's not a clickbait thing or something to get me views. It's teaching the boy life skills. If I ask Riley to pass me a 3/8 on a quarter-inch socket or a quarter-inch drive, he'll pass it. He knows what it is. You know.
right.
So that's what it's about. So just keep it real, Brandon. Don't change it because it's you. If you try and make it to be something that you're not, people will suss it out and go, fraud. You know what I mean?
I've got a couple of videos on my other channel, my Boo Lucat channel, gardening, cooking, small engine repair. I've got a couple of videos on there that I'm not satisfied with, really, but it's all I had to do with it at the time. I liked the videos back then. Road King 56, he saw him, he commented on it and all that. He was like, okay, great video, you know, you explained it well. But I didn't like the video because I was trying to hold the camera. I didn't have a tripod at the time. And it's the only video on YouTube about a 6-horse Briggs & Stratton governor replacement. And that's more or less the title of it. You know, the only video on YouTube for Briggs & Stratton 6-horse governor.
Yeah.
And sure enough, it is. I get a lot of comments. That's like 4 years old, I think, probably.
Yeah.
And that other channel I got, I'm getting sometimes two a day new subscribers to that channel.
Yeah.
In a week, I'll get notifications from YouTube. I'll get like 7, 8, 10 new subscribers. So I'm almost at 1,000 on that, and I've been letting that channel go idle.
Yeah.
You know, it's just running on its own. You know, because I've got gardening videos on there, like how to propagate a fig tree. Man, I get a lot of people from the Philippines commenting on that. You know, they can grow figs all year round over there, like we do over here in South Louisiana. I'm in Southwest Louisiana. It's almost a tropic, you know, not quite like South Florida, but we grow figs. You know, our fig trees never freeze down here in Louisiana. But I didn't like that video because I was moving the camera too much with one hand while I was trying to show off what I was doing with the other hand.
Yeah.
If I'd have had a tripod, it would have been a better video. And then I got my tripod. So.
Well, my most popular video is the poor man's ultrasonic cleaner. That still gets views every day. I look, I'm getting tons of views on that video. A lot of hate too, though, but a lot of views.
How many views is that kicking out?
It is up to 11,000 now.
Well, for a channel, for a channel your size, that's good, man. So it might pay just to go back to that video, Brandon, in YouTube Studio and change the title up, make sure the hashtags are right, description's right, you know, and all that sort of stuff, just to try and booster it a bit more.
Yeah. Don't put the hashtags in the title. Put your hashtags, or what they call hashtags, down in that.
In the tag
what
section.
they call, down at the bottom part in the analytics. You know, I mean the YouTube Studio. Yeah.
I only do it in the title for short videos.
Hey.
Which I don't do many of.
Well, I mean, short videos. You've got to have 4 people watch it. 15 seconds, 20 seconds to get yourself a full watch time minute. You know, so I don't see the advantage for that for me.
Well, if you look on the monetized page, because I've been trying to get my watch hours up, and they keep taking every time I hit 4,000, they take 20. It says short videos don't count towards that.
They don't, but you have got to get four different views to get one watch hour, to get one watch minute on it. So they do count towards your watch time. They've got to, because you're getting views on it, and they're putting adverts on there too. But I don't know if I.
Yeah, I don't know if I told y'all this, but I have a YouTuber possibly coming in the next little bit to my to the shop for his tour. Y'all might know him. He was on Mixed Stream.
When, tonight?
No, Christmas stream.
But Musty?
No, I wish Musty won. No, more Medical One. It's talking about coming down for a shop tour.
Oh, Medic, yeah, Jeremy's a nice fella.
Yeah, I've been talking to him a lot here lately on Facebook.
Yeah, he'll help you out.
I'll say I've already been down there, Brandon. I've already seen your shop. How many times?
A few.
Yeah, more. Yeah, I know more Medic One. I know Double Wide 6. In fact, Double Wide 6 made a video and a little tip trick I taught him about your bailout handle on a push mower. Your bailout handle using straight wire and with the same insulator that you have, and he made a video on it. He wasn't real impressed with it, He says if you're in a bind, yeah, you can do this, But he buys his and keeps them in stock. And if you're in a bind and a customer wants their lawnmower that day, you can take that wire and do that trick, and it's going to last a long time.
Yeah, it'd be good to see Jeremy come down and have a chat with you, But it's sometimes, Brandon, it's not. I mean, if you look at me, I've had Steve Small Engines, Double Wide, Henry for mowers and blowers, Musty, Terrell, Zippo Varga, Brucey Boy. I've had a lot of the big, what we call the big hitters within our community, all on one live stream, right? But
yeah. You said blowers and mowers.
Mowers and blowers.
Yeah, mowers and blowers. Yeah, he was in my live stream last night.
Now that would be that's mowers and blowers outdone. That's
Rich.
That's Rich.
That's Rich.
That's not.
Mixes a few people what's as in big YouTubers, but a lot of the channels I tend to follow, like Tarrell's. I watch most of Tarrell's videos, and the music it always that was just in my head right then when you see Lawnmower Detectives. Is that song theme tune that they do, Lawnmower Detectives?
Yeah.
That one.
Well, that's Tarrell.
Every time that one.
But you see, having all of those big hitters on my live stream, I think I had about 600, maybe 700 in the live stream. 600 people. Okay. Why didn't I have 14,000 in there? Because you got Musty, 750,000 subscribers. You got Terrell, he's got over 100K. Double Wide over 100K. Steve Small Engines 400,000. Why was there only 700 people in the house?
But Mike, you forget.
Well, because you invited them.
There's one thing you're forgetting: time difference. The time difference.
Yeah, I get that, but if you look at it in realistic terms, okay, someone like Steve Small Engines goes live, okay. He's got 450,000 subscribers, okay. But when he goes live, he only gets 500-600 people in his live stream. I know there's a time difference. I appreciate that. But even so, after the live stream's finished, after the 2 hours live streaming, he'll have, let's say, 3,000 views on that stream.
I sort of know. I sort of know where Mick's going with this. I sort of know where he's going with it. As he's trying to make, there's a point he's trying to make, trying to get over. But as in, I can't answer that, and I wouldn't want to answer that.
Within Steve going live after 12 hours, he's then got 17,000 views on that stream. Within 24 hours, he's got 30,000 views on that stream.
Yeah.
So
well,
why is he only getting 700
okay, when you had Steve Small Engines and Terrell, you know, all of the big dogs and all that, when you had them in there, if they would have made a short shout out video saying, hey, look, we're going to be at Mixed Mowers, and if they would have put your link in the description box to your YouTube channel,
but it's hard to
you'd have had
do stuff
2,000
like
people
on your
there.
channel.
You'd have had 2,000 people there.
Yeah.
You know, watching.
Y'all know
if they would have made that short video saying they were going to be on your channel.
Yeah.
Because y'all know I've had plenty of big timers up on my channel, up in the panels and stuff.
Same thing,
my
Brandon.
Christmas video still only has 1,000.
Say again.
My Christmas live stream still only has 1,000 views. And I had some big YouTubers.
Yeah.
Big for me. I mean, 200, 300 subscribers, or 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, I hear you. I'll tell you the reason why is because YouTube only pushes the big channels. That's the only reason why. You know, Steve goes live and they push his channel right out there. You know.
You know though what's weird though? Yeah. You know what's weird though? It seems like here lately that some of these newer channels are growing faster than a lot of us older channels that work harder.
Yeah.
They're not even putting out the work, and they're like YouTube's pushing them.
You see, my Christmas live stream I did with all the boys. That's done 6,500 views.
Yeah, and you should have had a lot more for that.
You would like to think so. The thumbnail is there with Mufti and all the boys all on there. You know, it's all on there, but it's only done 6,500 views. And like you say, if you look at take Phil from Phil's Lawn Care, he's just hit 10,000 subscribers, man. 10,000. He's shot up.
Yeah.
Where did all of them come from? You know, I'd like to know how he's hitting the algorithm. You know, because he's hitting it absolutely bang on correct. Whatever he's doing.
Yeah.
Chicanik is another one. Chicanik's gone from 4,000 to 23,000.
I'll give you a perfectly good example, and Brandon knows this guy, Steve Cox.
Coxie, yeah.
Okay, he made a video. The cops don't want you to know this little thing about super glue.
Yeah.
That wasn't exactly the title name of the video, but I'm in the zone. Okay, man, he got 100,000. He went down from like 3,000 subs to 100,000 subs right after that video. Right after that
9
video,
million
he
views.
got views and blowed up. 9 million views. There you go. Yeah, that made him big right there. Just that one video.
I remember that one Cajun's talking about, and it was. I'm sure it was a rubber ring or something, and he cut it well at length it, and he cut it there and well at, and he put two ends together. I'm sure that's what it was about.
The other thing you want to do, Brandon, okay, is go and find a subject video. Spend an hour of your day, find a subject video that does really, really well, and then copy that and release it yourself.
Yeah, I've been told that.
Well, you know, it's something to look at, because if you look at something really simple, testing a spark plug, testing a coil, something along that line, because they do really, really well. And so many people say, but there's so many videos out there already. There is, but not one of those videos has your name on it.
True.
You know,
I noticed something just recently on YouTube. I tend to when I do my video, I do my title, and then I write all my description underneath. Now, I looked at another channel and I seen the title and there was no description under it, and I thought, hold on here a minute, maybe that's where I'm going wrong, because I'm writing everything that's in that video or what that video is about. So you've actually gave it away in the actual description itself before they've even looked at the video.
So I believe, and hell, I might be wrong. I believe you're supposed to put your title and then a brief description of your video, but within your description, it must hold the words of your title. So, if you put, let's just say, how to change a spark plug, okay, simple operation. In your description, you should put, in this video, I'll be showing you how I change a spark plug within a Briggs 6.5 horsepower. It's easy to do, simple fix, right? You must have a lot of those words in your title as well. Okay, once you've done that, you then go down to your hashtags, and then you must put your title and your description in the hashtags in different formulas, so that the algorithm is hunting for people that are putting in how to change a spark plug change, spark plug. So you break it down into different syllables, different words, and that one title and description might have 20 hashtags for it, all within the same criteria of what it's all saying. And that way the algorithm should then start to work for you.
Yeah, down there in the hashtag area, you put Briggs and Stratton 6 horsepower spark plugs. You put Briggs and Stratton 6 horse spark plugs. Spark plugs, separate. And all. Yeah, that's what I do.
All right.
See,
mowers and blowers.
I want to keep people caging. I don't argue with people. If somebody comes on my channel and they ting me in the live or whatever, or in the chat, I don't argue with them. If they've given me a bit of advice or it's criticism, I don't take it that they're having a go at me or it's negative. I tend to try and work it, because I'm wanting to work it out, because I'm not, is there things that I'm doing wrong? Is there bits I can improve? Is there bits I can improve of? Stuff like that. Because I don't run the profit. I don't understand how to use it.
Hey everybody, it's Ed the O Tech Guy.
Yep.
Time was.
So I got a new video that I'm probably going to release tomorrow, but I got carried away and it ended up being a 40-minute video. I usually don't have my videos that long, but for some reason I got carried away. I got 3 push mowers and I was going to get them all done in one video. And, well, it ended up being a 40-minute video no matter how I edited it down. I took a lot of stuff away and it still ended up being a 40-minute video.
Oh, okay. I was going to tell you go ahead and edit it out, but you already did that. Dang.
Yeah.
That's something I don't even have. I don't even have a video editing software for any of my videos. So if I record it, like if I use my phone, my tablet, or something like that, there's no editing. It's from beginning to end. There's no in between me doing anything.
No.
As you see it, as I'm doing it.
Wrong. Hit the pause button. The pause, not the stop. You hit the pause button. You lay your tablet down. That's what I do with mine. And then when you get to the next step, you do what you got to do, get to the next step, and then you unpause it, not the play button, the pause button, and it's going to continue on. That's how I edit my cooking videos. That's how I edit my cooking videos. And it makes a 2-hour video down to about 20 minutes. And everybody learns how to cook Cajun food like that. Instead of watching a 2-hour video, they just watch 20 minutes of it, and you get the same results.
Right.
But you don't want to watch a black iron pot simmering on the stove with searing the meat down, and putting your onions and bell peppers and all that in there, and watching them simmer down. So
Right. Well, it's like, when I got this toolbox and everything, I didn't do the video of me building the table and everything it sits on, because, that took me almost 4 hours getting everything set up for it, doing the measuring, cutting, and I didn't want to go through all, do the recording, y'all hearing the saw and the nail gun and everything else. Like, I just did a video of me having the toolbox itself. Of course, I did show the table I've got it sitting on. So, and it's a solid table.
I'll show y'all the video editor I use. I've been using it for years. Maybe it's time to update. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember you telling me, because I asked you about that last year, and you said that's what you wound up using.
Yep.
Okay, I got something to say.
I'll get something like that.
I got something to say. Hold on a sec. Mike Hodge said, Cajun, I'm not getting off of here tonight until I hear you say. All right. Well, you're going to have to wait a little while. You're going to have to wait a little while. You got to give Brandon the watch hours.
You actually don't need. You actually don't need a software editing suite. There's actually one on YouTube Studio. If you press it and it go to edit section, it actually does it in free. It does it as in like that long. If you do a video and it's that long and you've uploaded it, it actually breaks it into frames, and you can actually cut the frame. You can cut the frames into bits you don't want in it. But I don't use it. I always mess it up every time I've done it or tried editing software, so I don't use it.
I have to look in on that.
It's on the editing. It's on the YouTube Studio side, and it's when you press edit, and it shows you. It actually goes in a like taskbar, and it's like off. It's just frames, constant frames, depending how long the video actually is. It'll break it, and it's like frames.
Yeah. I wonder if
edit, but I like to make my videos where like Mick was talking about, like how they transition over, they fade in and stuff. I like to do that. All the fancy stuff.
I wonder what Mike Hodge is talking about.
No, Brandon, because I don't use all the fancy stuff, the fancy gizmos. The last video I done, I've done like 3 videos in the space of like 2 days. In the space of like 2 days, there was one that was like 130 odd views. It was about 130 odd views, and I was like, "How the hell is that?" And it was only shown because I'd this woman or whatever, and ended up I had problems or whatever. Then I put my dad. Then I done the one with the banner and try to explain to them as in the channel banner, this, that, bits and pieces, how the channel evolved, that, and what problems I've got in life or experiences I'm having. Because sometimes when I'm doing the videos, that's exactly what they are. They're experiences in me as I'm going along the transition of being on YouTube or in life in general, showing bits and pieces. So it's not all about coins all the time, because that's all I ever do. It's always about coins. But no, when I'm on panels or certain people is turning and says that we don't want to you talk about coins. We're talking about the subject is on small engines or scrapping. It's no on coins. So I can't get my channel out there because I can't talk about coins on their panel. And usually, if somebody says to me, "You can't do that," or cuts me short and says, "I don't think that's the right thing to be talking about here," I'll just not do it. Because I respect.
I talk about anything on my panel. My panel's an open panel. We talk about whatever. It's Small Engine Saturday, but really, there's no topic on Small Engine Saturday. We talk about some of the craziest stuff on here sometimes.
Yeah,
that's true. We have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still waiting. We still got to get that brass pole put in there and have the little disco ball.
There's some stuff I'm gonna make sure you get kicked off of YouTube for.
A stripper pole.
We even had a guy pass out. And, we've actually had 2 people pass out on the stream.
Yep. Patrick's done it.
I know I wasn't one of them.
Yeah. I remember that Patrick did it.
I still got that picture of Patrick passed out too.
Yep. I sent you a picture of him one too. I remember I took a picture of it and I sent it to you by text. What's he doing? I haven't seen him in a while.
That's a makeup shot. That's a £20. That's a $20 microscope for putting coins underneath it. That's no webcam. It's the Microsoft with a mobile phone tripod made up.
Yeah, I've got one similar to what you got. I've got the other one that you got with the first one you showed.
What,
mine's a Cisco. Mine's a name brand. Yeah, that one. Mine's a name brand.
It's cheap China thing, but it does shows the coins. It's enough. It's good enough. Once if my channel starts making money and it starts bringing in money or whatever else, then I'll start buying the expensive equipment and not have to worry about it. But it's not, the channel's nothing about it. It's not a money side of it. I'm into it for a different reason altogether. I want to see our community as our USA family growing that big as across the whole world. That's what I would really like to see happen. And it's all getting a benefit out of it. Because there's coins that you want that's over here that you can't get over there. There's other countries like the Philippines and stuff like that where people's like, I like that coin or I like this or I like that one because there's different designs on different coins, on different verses of coins.
Yeah, what I want to see is world peace where everybody gets along together real good and no more arguing, and that's it. C'est tout fini avec ça.
All his cameras and stuff remind me, y'all. I know Cajun and Alexander does. Mater hasn't been around that long. Y'all remember when I had my studio and had all the different webcams? I could just switch webcams to change angles. Back when I had my studio. I miss that.
Yeah, and you had the old tools and old saws in the background and stuff on the wall. Yeah, I remember that.
It's all in my shop now. My sister moved in, but they're about to move out again. Took up my studio.
Ed, the old tech guy. Where were you at last night, mon ami? Where were you at? Me and Mater was on live on my channel. I sent you an email with the link to join us. We were talking about small engines. Well, it started out with coins because I had some coin people come into the stream, in the chat. Then we started talking about small engines, and then somebody came up in there and said, I thought this was a coin channel. I said, look, no. Right now we're talking about small engines. You know.
Hey, and I mentioned that to Polar Bear Ed, and he said about, I think it was about 8:30, 9 o'clock, he was already in bed and out.
Yeah, I got a.
Ed's became an old man here. Polar Bear Ed's become an old man. He don't come to my streams no more. He's always in bed.
Yep.
In fact,
he used to be the only one on my panel at times.
Zippo Varga, he sent me an email today and like, man, if I'd have known about it, 2 hours sooner, I would have joined up on the pound. He said, I was in bed when you sent me the email.
Ooh.
I'm like, okay. That was Zippo Varka, you know?
I've been wanting to do a
Me
live
and
stream
Zip,
with him. We supposed to plan one.
me
But
and
I
him's
never, we
good
never got around
friends.
to it.
He's been after me. He's been after me to go up there and visit him. And all he wants out of me, if I go up there, the only thing he wants out of me is a best 3 out of 5 match on the pool table and drink a 6-pack of Coors Light with it.
What's wrong with that?
There ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just if I get the funds to go up there, you know, because they got some coin shows up there and stuff like that, and they got small engine, you know, like the, you know, two sales or whatever you want to call
Well,
them, engine
yeah,
sales.
Zippo's right there in Indiana.
Engine,
They have all those shows. That's what I mean.
the get-togethers for the
Yeah.
like what Taro goes to.
Right.
Yep.
You know, the antique engines and all that. The shows. You know, everybody's
Yeah.
got an
Where's he at?
RV. Everybody's got an
Right.
RV and all that, or a camper
He also
trailer.
lives in the same.
Yeah.
He also lives in the same town as Small Engine Warehouse. I bought replacement engines from them before.
Mm. And I sent a link to Ed, the old tech guy, yesterday afternoon.
He also sent one to me, but my internet's broke and I can't do a live stream in the house because there's so many kids right now.
Ed said, "Yeah, Ed's been watching some of my videos. He said, if you ever come around me, you are doing the cooking, dude."
Yep. Well, I got a question for I got a question for Alexander. Okay, I've been watching. There's a guy I see on YouTube. It's Christopher Collects. Okay, and I'm always watching. You know how he's talking about the collectible 2-pound coins. Okay,
Right.
For
I'll be
me
right back.
over here in Texas, how would I go about getting those coins?
Somebody that's in the UK.
So get them from someone on YouTube.
I'm in Scotland. There's 3 or 4 days that kick about together, right? So when you start talking about £2 coins, like that, Karen, we get them. That's I just do American coins because I like being different to all them Christopher Collects and all that, Karen. Because I never knew, mate, or nothing about Christopher Collects until somebody jumped in one night and says, you have to come and watch this guy. And I went and watched that guy, but there's a bit of carry on with the UK coin channels. So there's there's ones that feel sectioned out, and there's ones that feels that are outsiders in the coin community or whatever. So they're but the Americans use the Americans we don't have to build a trust. We use take us in like a brother or sister, and we feel that's overwhelming for us for that to be done to us. But in the UK, they're like, we don't trust you, and they're like, and it's like that, back off, and it takes you months to actually get the doors opened. So you're like, but what am I doing wrong? Why you being like that? I've been born and bred in the UK, but you're doing that to me. You're like, do you know what I mean? You're like, why? You're trying to understand that,
right? Because for me, I've been, like I said, I've been watching his channel, and he's always, now I do know he goes through the 50p coins and the 10p, and for me, it's like, okay, that's not, when I started watching, when he was doing the 2-pound, and it's like with all the different commemorative coins that they were doing throughout the years, And I know he's always talking about, how Technologies was the definitive design, and up until, was it 2015, when Britannia took over, and they only did it 2015-16, with Britannia being the least amount made.
Mate,
And I'm going, okay.
Can I stop you a
So
minute?
then what? They're not
I've been
making,
waiting.
so then 2017 they didn't make any more £2 coins. It's like,
I've been
okay, so
waiting
what's
for the
2017 and newer?
I've been waiting for the Americans asking me, hey, brother, as in, we don't want you doing American. I don't want them to be coming out offensively, as in just like, you have to stop that. You can't do that anymore. I would rather my lot turn around and say, Alec, by the way, we want to see 50 pences. We want this. We want that. That's what we're looking for. Is I put money away in another bank account because I was having problems with going into the post office, and he goes, "Oh, you need this special card to get change out of here. You have to be a business." What do you mean? I have to be a business? You have to be a business to get small change. So I put money into a TSB account, as in through my main bank to TSB account. But I haven't yet done the UK coins because nobody has asked me to do them. Nobody's asked me to do them yet. So I've put money religiously away because I was like, I need to have this and two if I want to do American and I want to do British, but I don't want to do British because I don't want to be copying and mimicking the same as what they do. I want to do something that's unique on the channel. I'm actually from Scotland, so I'm in Scotland. Our coins are different to your coins. I have to get the American coins shipped over. I've got 3 or 4 people I go to, and Cajun knows who I go to. Lemonhead Penny's one. Joe Durbin's another. There's Coin Up. They actually ship me stuff. They ship me stuff over, but I pay for it.
I know Coin Up, Robert Lawson, Coin Up, Joe Durbin, Joe and Diane Durbin. Oh yeah, know them well.
Cheapskate. Lewis is good.
Yeah. Hey, do you have Alexander? Do you have a bell, Alexander? Do you have a bell from Joe Durbin? I thought you had a bell from Joe Durbin.
Oh, aye, bell.
Yeah, tinkle, 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 silver bell. Hoop, hoop, hooper. What's going on, Brian?
What's up,
One of the
Brian?
only man. Hey, speaking of the devil, Joe Durbin and Brian Hooper. You guys just jumped in. Hey, there's a Joe Durbin bell.
I've got a half crown one. And the dinky's getting dinged with the dinky's getting swapped.
But,
Andrew Cooper won a dinky bell, so I'm swapping his dinky for my half crown, the twin one. But that's not a half crown one. I've got one, and I think it might be in that other box that's kicking there that I haven't even opened yet. It's a half crown. It's made a half crown. It's a bit. I think it's about the same size as that, but except we have crowns as in British ones. But the dinky's gone to Andrew because Andrew's got quite a collection of UK, but he's also into American stuff as well.
Okay, now Brian Hooper and Joe Durbin, the one that makes those bells, those two are the only guys I know that have mint. Coin presses, coin mint in their garage. Brian Hooper makes the $50, the silver $50. And no, he does not get rid of the webbing. He remelts it to make more $50. And Joe Durbin has a mint in his garage too. That's the only two guys that I know of.
Well, like I said, my question is, I would love to be able to get my hands on those, those £2 coins. So, like I said, to me, what would I have to do, like I said, being here in Texas, to be able to get a hold of someone over there in the UK in order to get some of those collectible £2 coins? One in particular I would might have.
You can go, wait a minute. You can go on AppMex, okay? And they have those, and they in the United States.
Okay.
They're shipped to you from the United States.
Agent, you won't get them for thingy. You won't get them for face value. You won't get them for face value at AppMex. Why
Right.
did
Yeah, no, you won't get them for face value. No, you're going to get them for the silver price and the numismatic value.
Aye, exactly. If he
So
goes
where
from
would I be able to go then to get them, say, for face
he wants to
value?
thing as in be he wants to start networking, run about the UK ones and say to them, who ships to Hangme, who'll ship to who'll ship to USA, or somebody as in you have a friend in the UK and he will then ship to the USA.
But it costs a lot for shipping.
Mate started something. Mate just started something that I can do for him. I can easily do it. I can easily go to the bank, whatever else, and start searching through £2 coins. But it depends if I get a lot of people that's interested in me doing it, for it to be worth my while to go and do it.
Yeah. But you see, he can go buy the boxes and then try to find a silver one or with the one you want. But you can order them through AppMex, and the shipping, like if Alexander gets one for you and Alexander ships it to you, that's going to cost like $30 to ship you one coin or 3 or 4 coins.
I usually do it, and when I do, that was the whole idea behind the grab bags, Cajun, was to do it $30, but that's no. I'm not making anything out of the coins. That's covering the thing with the international shipping, the tracking shipping, so that I know I can give Mater a number and say, Mater, on a message or an email and say, Mater, your tracking numbers, blah, 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 and give him the whole tracking number so that he can see, well, he sent that, Alex did send me that. It's on its way, and know it's on its way. Because I hate when customers come back and turn around and say, it upsets me, them turning around and saying, I didn't get my package. That really upsets me. It makes me feel as if that's small Cajun. But it's not my fault, because when it goes out of my hands, I can't control it because it's in postal services. I'm hoping they do their job, what they're supposed to do. That's how I wrap everything up well and all the rest and seal it all up. That sealing machine and everything, the whole 9 garment for doing it all, because I want it. If I'm going to give somebody a gift or a thing, or they're going to pay me money, I'm making sure that they get their goods, because that's the last thing I want. And my reputation going bad on YouTube, people turning in and bad mouthing me and saying this, that, and the rest of it. That's why I deal, and that's the way I deal. As in, that's why I always pay my invoices. That's how you can't hear Lemonhead say a bad word against me, because as soon as I get the invoice, I've paid my stuff, and I wouldn't go into bid for something if knowing that I didn't have the money in the first place. I've got savings that's saved up, and I know exactly how much I want to spend and how much I'm willing to spend. And then when it gets so thin money wise, I tend to cut myself off for a bit until I build the pot back up again through my savings. But that's through money that I'm actually entitled to, as in the UK, because obviously the leg, and also my save money, which I get fortnightly, and that's supposed to keep me.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing, Scott? What's going on, bud?
Hey, Scott.
How's it going?
Oh, trying to put a few tools away. Check it out. Can you see the buffing on my frame?
Yeah.
Yep.
I've got this whole side done.
So you you drug that in the shop.
Hey Brandon. I got something to show you, Brandon. You want to see some chainsaws?
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, he's got some.
Oh yeah, we saw them a while back.
Yep.
Yeah,
36 inch.
You had that big home light.
36-inch blade right there.
You had that big home light up there.
Yeah, that one right there.
No, I didn't avoid the question, Cajun. I would do it for Mater, but as I said, I need to have more people interested in it for me to do it.
Oh yeah, I know, Alexander. Yeah, I know.
In my shop, I have one of those old Craftsman edgers with the Briggs & Stratton 5F engine in it. It sets up in the loft right above in the shop.
A 5S?
Yeah.
Wow, I love the old 5S and 6S engines. Man, those are easy to repair.
Yeah.
Hey, Cajun,
Yes, sir.
you're talking about pooling?
Well, no, not tonight I didn't, but a while back I did.
Well, you were talking about pooling the other night. I got one.
There you go. Hey, they are good engines as long as you run True Fuel in them. Okay? True Fuel, pre-mix. And keep them running. Keep them running. I never had no problems with them. I'm going to have to go in my shop one day, my small shop, and pull out the camouflage one I got. I got one that's camouflaged from the factory. Sweet little chainsaw. Man. I picked 2 chainsaws up. Yeah, a pooling. It's got the camouflage on it. The camouflage and the hunter orange. You know, that bright orange. And I didn't even realize it until I cleaned it up. I got a Craftsman 20-inch. No, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was a 20-inch or 18. And then the pooling camouflage was a 16. And they were both at the scrapyard in a scrap aluminum bin, a box, one of them big big boxes instead of a metal bin. And I picked those out and I put them on the scale. How much I owe you? $4. It's $3 or $4 for both chainsaws because they sell. It don't. You can buy a riding lawnmower. All right, and on a riding lawnmower, it depends on which one you get. They all gonna be the same mower, just about. And you put that on the scale, or they just make you a price, $20 at the scrapyard. Give me $20 for that lawnmower, because they only gave $5 for it. That's it. You know, you get $20 and you got parts off of it. You got an engine and you got parts. You got a transaxle, you got belts, you got the deck, you got spindles, you got tires and rims. Hey, yeah. I love going to the scrapyard here.
Hey, I got 2 new ratchets today. Check it out. I got this one. God dang, 3/8, 18-inch long, flex head, locking flex head.
Oh, yeah.
I think so. Damn, you got some leverage on that thing. I thought it was a torque wrench at first.
It's actually marked on it. Do not exceed 195 foot-pounds.
Wow. Man.
And then I got a quarter drive flex head.
Those come in handy every now and then. Yeah.
I've never had a small quarter flex head. I've got a 12-inch long flex head that I've had for years. This one right here, a True Craft. This is 12 inches long, True Craft, quarter drive flex head.
Man, that's a small breaker bar.
I've put this sucker to some abuse.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Brandon?
The small Icon one, the flex head quarter. Well, that was my first quarter flex head.
There's a 12-inch there's a 12-inch quarter drive breaker bar right there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, almost the same length.
Yeah. Well, it came in a kit. I got 3 pieces.
Oh.
It came with an extension, 12-inch extension, 12-inch breaker bar, and a 12-inch flex head. Set of 3.
Dang it, man. How much?
I don't remember. I've had this set for 25 years.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you guys ever had it, but we had it was a truck sale that come along. It was called Cummins and Homeyer. You ever heard of them?
I remember those Cummins. I remember those.
That's where I got these.
And I remember the Cummins
a
wrenches.
lot of my tools in here came from that truck.
I have a pair of pliers. Me and my cousin was digging a ditch one day. I was doing a job, and he just happened to come visit me that weekend. And I was working that Saturday. Well, that Friday afternoon, I was working. He came over and visited me, and he helped me dig a little drainage ditch to get the water out from underneath an apartment building because I had ripped out the floor in it and all that. But anyway, long story short, we were digging a drainage ditch to get all the water out from underneath it after I changed the floor, and I found a pair of pliers under the dirt, and it had Cummins on it. It was an orange handle pair of pliers. And I never sprayed no oil on them or nothing. I just worked them like that. They were all rusted. I just worked them like that, you know, back and forth, and it had Cummins on them orange handles, and I still got them pliers.
These are Cummins.
Never gave me trouble.
These are Cummins right here.
Orange handles.
Yep.
Same ones I got. Yeah. I got a question for the panel. Whose YouTube videos do you watch and most enjoy lately? Ed, the old
I can't say I
tech
watch
guy.
hardly anybody right now. I've been so busy, I just haven't been watching YouTube. Maybe short clips. I might catch a live stream or the end of a live stream sometimes, but haven't really been watching much YouTube.
Check out these pair. Here's a 15-inch.
I've been watching DDS TV.
These suckers are 15-inch long. They're from Cummins.
Oh, and they is that the 90-degree or?
Yeah.
Yep, 90-degree needle.
Those are a must. Those are a must when dealing with chainsaws and weed eaters. To get down in those tanks for those fuel lines.
Right back.
I have the other one somewhere, but I don't know where they're at. I've only got this pair.
Mike Hodge is telling all my secrets.
All right, Scott. What's the YouTube videos that you watch here lately? That's a question for the panel. Put it back up, Brandon. Uh-oh, Scott left.
Lost him.
No comment.
Sorry, Ed. I watch your videos from time to time. I just don't always comment.
Once a month, me and Johnny meet up and watch YouTube videos. And the main one we watch is pterodactyl with the fuel treatment that he has. That's one guy that we keep tabs on, is pterodactyl, on the fuel treatment additive with his project, his experiment. And I'll watch a lot of people. You know, I'll watch Bruce Pender, Bruce's shop now, Mix, you know, all the other guys. But the main one that me and Johnny watch together once a month is Charles' video on the fuel additive project.
Do you remember the dance? Ray keeps bringing it up, and I remember doing the dance. It was when I was at this old little bitty shed in the backyard. I can't even remember how the dance went. Or they said it was a dance, but I don't think it was a dance. It was just I was trying to show them something, and they thought it was a dance.
Oh. Wasn't a tarot dance, was it?
No, it was. Sometimes I get I don't know. I sometimes get really active when I'm singing stuff. I speak a lot with my hands and stuff.
I was on a farm. I hadn't been on there lately. I was on a farm, a lawnmower farm with small engines, and there was five of us mechanics that left. Uh, they had wanted me to be an administrator, moderator, and not those guys. I'm talking about the farm. Well, anyway, there was a big ruckus with something on one of the threads that somebody started, and it was the biggest thread on that forum. And when I was on there, I taught this guy how to, well, I say taught him. He was asking what's wrong with his mini bike engine. So I brought him through the steps. He gave me his phone number, and I told him what to do, and he made a video on it. And he got it running, and boy, he was doing a dance. He was. He was so excited. He was like, whoop, 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 doing that kind of dance like that. Whoop, whoop, I got it running. All right. So,
I'm trying to find this video.
Oh yeah, Steve said I've been watching Terrell's fuel project since the beginning. Yeah, experiment. Yeah. Oh yeah. All snake oil.
Who's playing Dixie?
And now I do sell the K100 in our shop. We do sell it, and we have no complaints on it. No complaint. It's mostly in the boat. Fast boats with an enclosed tank where you can't drain them or whatever. You got to take the tanks out. That's who we sell the K100 to. And guys with tractors, gasoline tractors, like the Super 8, like your tractor, Brandon. It works. It works. There was just a fluke on that one K100. On that engine they were using, there was something pink or red inside, and it looked like something post production. That was
don't remember it, Ed or Ray. I'm trying to remember it. I just don't remember how it went. Maybe you should show us how it went. Did you remember it more than I did?
Jump up in here and show it.
Here's how the dance goes, Ray. Oh God, Ed is anything mentioning the word nut in it here lately.
No, because
Hey,
mate, a friend requested me, but as Najara, I'm going to rather than use that one. That's my phone one. I keep that personal. That one's where these are all together, as in the ones that's on Facebook. A couple of the friends and family, but mostly the thing with the YouTube lot is on that one. Means then these are all together. It means then I can keep an eye on everything.
I just accepted your friend's request.
I know Brandon, he was telling me because he's a mutual friend as in yours, but it's come through to the wrong account because I was on holiday and all that, Karen, and I was having problems with the Wi-Fi settings or something like that, and that thing me, and then I was trying to between one to the other. But I keep one as like my personal account. I keep one like the personal one, but I've got his all as in the other one is attached. See, the one that I use, the Facebook I use, is actually attached to the YouTube account. So attached to it because if you got on top of the main top banner, as in it says PayPal and then it's got FB on it. So as soon as you touch that, it links it and everything drops into that. Because when it's not linked, it's pain in the backside. A few YouTubers helped me, Hell's Kitchen or that, Karen. They showed us how to do it all. It took me ages to time me work it out, as I had the links and all that, and set it all up properly.
I do have a good rack, and I've got a snap-on.
I was supposed to be sending my half-inch one, my half-inch flex one to Jude. He was supposed to take it to his Snap-on dealer to get it warranty because the Snap-on dealer here will warranty it for me.
These are the 3 Snap-on ratchets I own. My half drive 14-inch, it's 15-inch, I think. My 3/8 flex head and a 3/8 short. The only Snap-ons I own.
Yeah.
But I've got the Snap-on deep impacts too.
Uh-oh, I was muted. I said it before and I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna have to give the Snap-on guy a call.
Yes,
He didn't answer his phone last time. I don't know if he's not running that Snap-on truck anymore, but we hadn't seen him in quite some time. And we got a couple of sockets we need to change out. And one of them's an impact socket.
I actually have a Snap-on dealer that stops right beside me.
and a 1/4 inch Snap-on impact socket. Not nothing big, heavy duty or nothing.
I'm looking for that video, Ray. I haven't found it yet.
Well, welcome back, Texas. Let's see, where's Mike Hodge at? Mike Hodge is still here? Mike, you still here?
No, because that's what I'm saying. I've got nothing to hide with the other Facebook account, but it means then you're all together. I don't like, because to me it's like one device is going off, then you get another device and you're like, what the hell, which one's going off and who is that? When I've got you all together, I know exactly who you are and I know everybody and I know it's safe. Because there's a lot on Facebook, there's a lot of scammers, and there's a lot of spammers on there, or hackers on there on Facebook. And they're literally daily through it, as in the two people profiles and that. Mike Wolf had one that had actually cloned his account, and I'm speaking to the hacker and trying to think we work out what one was Mike, which one was Mike Wolf. I had to phone Andrea to ask Andrea, as in on a voice call, which one of them was. Because the hacker's telling me that it was that one, and the thing me Mike's telling me no, it's this one, because it cloned his account, and all it did was use pictures. It actually used his picture and everything about his own Facebook account.
Huh. Yeah, bonjour.
It's amazing how they get in. There's backdoor on Cajun on computer software and actual phone software. There's backdoor passes, and some of them know the backdoor passes to get through. I don't with my accounts. I don't leave passwords. I don't leave passwords on my actual saved to my computers or devices, so that nobody can attack me.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. As long as I know meters.
Yeah, they got all kind of hackers out there. People telling you they're with Microsoft or whatever. I don't pay attention to that. In fact, I got one video out got one video out that I think it was like, I don't know, 4 hours, 5 hour video. I kept this guy. He was with the Social Security Administration or whatever. And man, I had people in the panel while I was doing this. And Phil, Alexander, Brandon, you know Phil.
I was
You know Phil. And I was like, well, I get it. What was his name? Phil, something. And he this Indian guy. He didn't catch on to the name. Oh man, I had a blast with that guy. And I don't know, man, how many views I got on that video.
There's a woman Cajun on that's actually on YouTube, music for, I think she's called Music for Rainbow, and she does it, and she does it daily, as with the hackers and all that, Carol. And oh my god, there was one that she was like, I'm going down the road right now, I'm just running, and she's kidding on, she's crying, I'm just running over something, I'm going to get in trouble. Oh, I was pissing myself when I saw that. As the thing,
Rosanna.
Rosanna.
Hey, Rosanna. Oh yeah, I messed with that guy for I don't know how long. And look, people were telling me, Boudreaux or Cajun, whatever, you should have won an Academy Award for that performance.
He's like, my buddy's just walked in. I'm not telling. No, I've not told him. I'm in the back. The cat's just jumped. The cat's just jumped. The cat's just jumped for the fun.
What? I'm trying to think of what name I use for Phil. And God, I'll have to rewatch it and figure it back out. Man, that was too hilarious. And this guy, I know he got fired. He got fired or shot in the head.
I'm just selling this coin to my friend. It's worth $400. It's worth $400. Or was that another time?
Oh no, that's the one. Yeah, when I was saying I had a gold cougar.
A
gold cougar. Yeah. And then I got to get my buddy Phil to come pick me up because my motorcycle, I ran out of gas. Yeah. And I said, well, my buddy's going to be here in a little bit. And I tried to imitate a Harley Davidson starting by pouring ice in my ice chest, And I said, did you hear my motorcycle start? He said, I sure did. He said, that was loud.
Bella's dad.
Oh, yeah,
we're on telling you to tell him things.
Oh, man, he's bringing me to town to get some gas. And, oh, man, it was too funny. Then we got to the dollar store, and what did I call Phil? It was Phil, I forget what his nickname was, and that guy should have caught on to it.
I says to Cajun, keep them going, because see, a scammer is the more you keep them going and keep them, you're wasting their time, so they can't go into somebody else, because that's what you do, is you jump from one person to the other, and it's how much money they can actually accumulate out of somebody.
I think that guy got fired, or you know how they are over there, or they shot him in the back of the head, assassination style, for being duped.
Some people are catching on to that quick, as on YouTube.
Oh,
actually showing a lot of YouTube stuff, and it's even on Facebook now as well. As in, there's a guy and he's doing like a box, and he's got a box and he's filmed it and all the rest, and he's took it to this woman, and then she tells him that she's not involved in it, and all this carry on, that she'd been duped, and they were trying to get the money back for her, and all this carry on. Some of them are like that, and it ends up gets emotional, and you see it and you go, how can somebody do that to somebody? Just rip them off, take their life saving?
That's wrong. That's very, very wrong right there. That's why you gotta stay strapped. That's right, Mike. That's why you gotta stay strapped, buddy.
No, because we get it on the thing. Because I got caught with it once as well. I was like to my mum, I was like, "It's sting me. It's genuine. It's 100%." Mum's like, "I'm telling you, it's no." I gave 200, and then I went to go and get another 200, 400. And she's telling me she's on this plane, not showing me all the biplane and everything up in a biplane on this car on. And then see once your name's on a scammer's list, that's all you get. They go down they take you down the line. See if they can't get money off you, they send you to the next person, and it just keeps carrying on. It can carry on for years.
Oh, I had a buddy of mine send me a private message on Facebook, and he was like, "Hey, how you doing, boo?" You know, because my Facebook is what you see up there. And he's like, well, with my first name attached to boo. Anyway, he's like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "Hey, how you doing, Mr. Sam? How's the garden going?" And he comes back, "Well, everything's good on my end. Did you hear about the good news?" And I'm like, "No, what?" And this person says, "I got $100,000 because of the COVID for this." I'm like, "Oh, come on, man, really?" And I'm like, "Look, I need a couple $1,000s to build my shop outside. The price of plywood went up." And they were like, "Well, do you want to try to get some of this money from this federal grant?" I'm like, "Well, no. You got $100,000, and you only live 4 miles from me. Oh, you're not that far from me." I said, "You could loan it to me if you don't mind, and I'll pay you back with interest, at like a bank loan." And they were like, "Okay, I could send it to you. Go to Walmart and get this card." I forget what it was. "Get this card and put $500 in that card." And they said, "I'll send you 5,000 instead of 2,000." I'm like, "All right, hold on." I said, "Well, let me get with my wife on that. Let me get with my wife." And they said, "Okay." And then, like 10 minutes later, "Hey, did you talk to your wife?" You know. But I knew it was a scam because it wasn't my friend, because he would never talk to me like that. He would never say anything about a government grant.
Right.
He's a professor at LSU over here, Louisiana State University. Go Tigers! Anyway, he would never mention anything like that to me on Facebook in a message. So I'm like, I'll probably do it tomorrow, you know. And 10 minutes later, "Hey, are you on the way yet to get your card?" Why do I need to put $500 on a card and then send them that, that number, so they can download their money on there? Okay, Mike Hodge. I was wondering if you were still here. I actually was still here a while ago.
Yep.
I haven't heard Cajun say, and
Just say it, Cajun. I gotta end this in like 5 minutes.
you what? No, that's been like 20 minutes or 30 minutes since he asked me that question earlier.
Boy, he just said it again.
Shut it down.
Huh?
Brandon's going to shut it down in about 4 minutes.
Oh, okay. And then I asked him, "You want to say it in French or English?" He said both. And boguet. And boguet in French. Le tracks in my boguet. All right, the tracks of my buggy and boguet. My buggy.
Vito, do you
My
understand
buggy.
that? You're French. French bulldog.
French bulldog. Buggy. Boogie. Boogie. Come on, say it, Boogie. What is she looking for, Boogie? Okay, what's the name of the dog?
Vito. When he itches his butt, he licks the air. He's always scratching his butt, so he's always licking the air. My sister has 3 of those French bulldogs.
Well, I was wondering why my cows wanted me to say Buggy.
Here's another French bulldog.
No.
Yeah. Pug nose French bulldog. Looked like he got slammed up against the dome.
The littlest one is only about this big. She's still a pup, and she's a blue colored, and my sister paid $5,000 for her.
Jesus Christ, Brandon.
That just made my night. Thank you, Casey. Well, Mike, what's so special about Bogey or Buggy?
You probably want to
You
hear
gotta let
something.
me in on it. You gotta let me in on it. Buggy or Bogey. Come on, Mike.
being childish, tell him. Oh,
Hey,
the
Scott
accent.
Keller. Comment c'est aujourd'hui? Assoir. Pardon-moi. Assoir.
Yeah, he said he likes your accent, Cajun.
It's 11 o'clock. 11 right now. The accent. Oh, the accent. Okay. Buggy? Buggy? How do y'all say buggy? Brandon?
Buggy.
Yep, Buggy.
Buggy.
Buggy. And
Volkswagen.
French is Bogey in French. Huh.
We don't go get a shopping cart. We go get a buggy.
Yep. I just say it's Volkswagen.
Buggy, or a push bike, or a cycle. When you talk about a buggy, that's a pushchair. It's a pushchair. It's classed as a pushchair over here. But if you're talking about a freewheeler, that's like an off-roader.
Oh, okay. He said it's a cart here. Okay.
Or a
Buggy.
4x4 off-roader.
Ballfrugal.
Or a go-kart is their nickname, go-kart.
Yeah, go-kart. Oh, yeah, we were talking about sprint carts, go-karts earlier. Yeah, or go-buggy. There you go. Go-buggy.
Y'all hear that?
Just call them different, so as no one.
What is it? What is it, Brandon?
Saying it's quitting time. Time for us to call it a night.
Oh, okay. I thought you was
They're
talking about
tap.
the rain frogs. How much rain y'all had over there earlier, Brandon? Last week, in the last week, how much rain?
Last week, a couple days it rained pretty hard for about 30 minutes a day.
Yeah.
Just enough to get the humidity up.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
One day the sky was blue. And the sky opened up and it just started pouring the rain with blue skies.
Well, today was bad. Yesterday was bad. Man.
We ain't got any rain today. Got a little bit yesterday.
Sprinkled here a little bit.
Scott Keller said, Farfanugan. That sounds like ice cream almost. Farfanugan.
Yep.
Scott said 10 inches over there. Damn.
It's quitting time. I got to get off here because tomorrow I got work to do, and then I'm doing carne asada fries.
Ooh.
All right. Love, peace, and crackling grease.
Peace.
I'll catch y'all later. Pluto.
See y'all on the next
All
one,
right.
guys. Thanks for coming.
All right. Good night, everybody.
All right, guys.